Bing bong.
Welcome back to the program, Sumo Elite. I'm Brendan Ike, the face of American English sumo commentary.
And I am the Serbian sledgehammer, Zach Petrovic, the heel of American sumo commentary.
We're joined here tonight by Chris,
the dick of comedian. No.
Yeah, the backbone, the left nut,
the guy that does the work that we're too dumb to do.
and the brain supreme.
Neil.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and good night, sumo fans. We are here for day 7 of the Hatsu Basho, and we're joining in the second match, but the first match that involves 2 Juryo wrestlers.
Oh, yeah.
Yago and Hakuyozan. They're
Yago.
all-time.
Is he from Morocco? Is he a Moorish
Oh,
man?
I didn't type in that as Juryo. I just did the regular, titles for our videos.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, yeah.
It's the
Hatsu
same.
Basho is
It's not in there.
Oh, we're gonna run through. Are we gonna stop it or run through? Because we should run through. I think.
We're just going to run through.
Cool. Your mic. Check your mic. Is it good?
Bing bong.
Hakuyozan won a Juryo U show last March at Juryo 9 and has been on a tumultuous trek down the ranks ever since.
That's quite a low rank to win.
Quick question. Juryo, they do not get paid, correct?
At all?
They what?
They don't get paid,
Like
right?
They
Nothing.
do a little bit.
No, they do get paid
That seems like a bit
$100,000 a year.
No, but like they don't get like a prize for winning. Like they don't get the envelope
Their
stack.
prize is that they're getting paid.
Like a salary?
So yeah, not as much. There's
Yeah,
not nearly
Zach,
as much
that's
sponsorship.
better than getting the envelopes, though.
They're all time
Getting
head to
paid
You ever
head.
seen
per
Happy
year,
Gilmore? He
they
wanted
get
the big
paid
checks.
nothing if they're a lower rank than this.
So
they
wait.
don't get money.
We got MMA Maritimes in the chat. What's up?
To me, that's the bigger prize than
Hey.
anything. If I was in this, I'd want to
The
be
fan
in
is
at
up.
least Juryo.
Fan up, hold on.
All-time record 5-2 in Yago's favor. Should be a open and shut for him. A nice clean win. He's at 5 wins this tournament, so he's looking handy for a U show. Chanko. False start.
Okay, cool. Little jumpy on the Juryo. It's probably because it's not as strong.
There'll be a lot of false starts in Juryo.
No, I'm
There
just
always is.
I'm commenting on the actual stream that we're pulling from. Also, real quick, since there is a false start, shout out to MMA Maritimes. They are a group that reached out, and they are a band in Canada as well. They have another page, MMA Maritimes, but also looking at Green Jelly, cool little band, and glad to have them part of the CHANKO Maniac Nation.
Chanko. Yago starting high on the shoulders. I think trying to maybe subdue his arms. Now he's got a lower grip. Oh, what did he turn around?
Wow.
Replay. That is.
Just wow, that guy on the right.
What a brow.
That's Yago.
Yeah,
That
it
is
skipped a
a-
little for me, but it almost looked like Yago pulled.
Skip for all of us. Yeah, it was. I think the guy on the right has the best eyebrows. Eyebrow bone.
I'd go so far as to say Simeon.
What do you call that? The ridge.
That is serious.
The Cro-Magnoid.
No, I don't think so.
Does that
Pretty
give him an
sure.
advantage
All
or
right,
a
yeah, let's watch
disadvantage in
again.
cuts?
Let's
Like,
watch
does that-
again.
Smells his hair. Realizes he's not using Garnet for your keys. Tries to tickle
What
him.
happens right here?
Oh.
yeah, it kind of was
Wedgies
a pull,
him.
but he also
Wedgies
ran
him.
Yeah.
through.
Ooh,
him.
okay, so Zach, if you're dealing with that, would that give him an advantage or disadvantage in getting cuts?
Sharper bones are easier to cut. That's why
That
I
makes
never got
sense.
cut, because like I have just like a giant bowling ball head.
Nice.
Forehead is the word.
Hey,
Brow ridge.
Wait.
do you want to do me a favor?
But yeah, I guess my
What do you
point,
want?
I'm not trying to make confrontation, but my point is, envelopes or not, if I'm getting paid $100,000 a year from being in Juryo, to me, that's a bigger prize than being in the envelope division. Like, I either
Is
get
it U.S.
nothing
dollars?
No, it's yen,
or I get
dummy.
this.
Well, I mean, no. I mean, $100,000 is what it translates to, but I'm sure it's like
Ends
a
up
good
being
Oh,
chunk.
I'm sure they
yen.
paid
Yeah.
in yen, but I mean, he wasn't saying 100,000 yen, right? Because that'd be like
It'd be like $10.
No,
that'd be like
no,
$3,000 or some shit, right?
It's either
Not even
0
close.
yen from being in Makushita or
Or
the
suddenly
equivalent
doctor
of
money.
$100,000 from being in this.
That's pretty good. That's a pretty good.
If you
jump.
are joining
Like,
us,
I would be more hungry to be in Juryo than anything if I'm just getting nothing otherwise.
well, yeah, no, but I'm saying like a lot of these guys sometimes come down from Ozeki to Juryo, right? Or am I using those terms correctly?
Makashita.
no.
to
Makashito, sorry. And I'm just saying, I don't know, the envelopes look cooler. So
yeah, I certainly.
They do.
Good.
It's true. They do look cooler.
Like I like when the guy
less
Takano
people
Show
come
beat the fuck out
down
of
than come up.
What?
who beat the fuck
If
out
that
of
makes sense.
who beat the fuck out of Terano Fuji last night?
Tamawashi.
Tamawashi, when he was walking with that fat stack that he could barely fit in his monstrous meat hook. Oh, did that do something to me?
He goes home and
True,
he's like, I forgot to
but
get the
it's
milk,
like
but I brought this.
I brought.
He only gets like 1,000 of it right now.
You make like something like $500 off every envelope, I think.
Yeah.
Still, to me, like, that's great and everything, but I'm getting nothing from being involved in this sport until I get to Jurio. So I would
that's
be
definitely
more
the
hungry to
benchmark.
be
Yeah, but
in
that's kind of
Jurio.
every-
You can get envelopes
every
in Jurio
sport, though.
sometimes at the top of it, aren't they?
It's
a
just
little
that there's one governing body for sumo in Japan. I mean, like, that's every
bit?
sport,
in the
though.
world, basically.
Like when I was fucking, I was licensed by USA Boxing. I was in the rankings for the Olympics. I didn't get paid, allegedly for some fights, most fights, all fights, some fights. I haven't decided if I want to fight again, so I don't know how much I can actually say. But,
I got to do this for once.
like, you don't get paid for like Golden Gloves, and I'm fighting once every 2 weeks.
Don't worry about that.
What's happening?
Don't worry about it. I just got to fix something.
What's that sound? Sound like a fan's going on?
Let's try the computer.
Okay. Oh.
My contention
Why is it
is,
sound friendly?
I feel like I'd be more motivated to just be in Jurio at all than almost anything else. Until I am. Then
especially because
obviously
you get
there's
a
new
salary and the competition's not as fierce.
Yeah.
Oh, there's no announcers, is there?
There's no announcers. Right?
That's why.
Is that what's going on?
Deadly quiet.
Oh, there's
That's
no...
what that
I
white
was like,
noise
it is
is. Yeah.
silent.
That's what I'm saying. Even the Japanese coverage doesn't
There
cover
is
Jurio.
there is announcers on NHK for this, but not on Abema.
But not English, right?
How do we...
Never English.
And I don't really actually
CHANKO.
care about most of these fights.
Remember, this
I'm
is
waiting
the
for
pregame,
Enho.
too. I mean,
Tokushorio and Enho. Just a little bit of catch-up game. Yeah, we're coming in early tonight.
it's kind of just the pregame, so if you got a drink, fucking start pounding with us.
Start working on it.
I got my
Yeah, do
course
the same.
banquet to start. I also crushed like 600 milliliters of hot sake, which is also
had
known
a
as
bean
hot
fritter.
garbage. You had a bean
I
fritter?
like Hasagi.
I see hot sake's like that's the shit sake.
I know, but I like it more. It's just something about
I
it.
like hot sake.
I mean, well, we're not
Goes
allowed to
good
go
with
get
cold
hot sake
sushi.
anymore. We're not allowed to go get hot sake anymore.
At 60%
Nishiki
of the
Fuji wins that, I believe.
Nishiki Fuji. And he
Yeah.
had never beat him before, so that's cool.
Bing bong. Oh,
Fuck your
we almost
life.
saw a pee-pee. Not that that's all I'm looking
kind
for,
of-
but
it's
like,
like
I think
not-
it would be funny if it happened, right?
I don't even think it would. I don't even find the concept amusing, but I am shocked that I've never seen it. They really know what they're doing
What's that?
with the belts. Like I've never seen it.
You should get me one of those belts. My pee-pee will be flopping
Not that they-
out
I
all
mean-
day. Just because I'm trying to make
They're
it up,
they're like
because-
$100. We could get some proper water.
no.
We usually just wear like my karate belts.
You're right. Yeah,
Koto
we've done that before.
Yusho versus Midori Fuji. They've never fought. Midori Fuji is a part of his Sagayama. He has been in Makauchi, I believe, for 2 tournaments before. He's going to be on the right. He's in a Sagayama, so he's in the same stable as Terano Fuji, Teretsuyoshi.
Is that?
The guy you guys say looks like he's really old and has tree trunk legs and wins a lot more than any of us expect him to usually.
Takara Fuji?
Yeah, correct.
Oh, so, okay. Issei Gahama.
Yeah.
Is that how you want Ike spelled?
No, I'm sure it's not. How did he spell it? IKE, you troglodyte.
That's how your name is spelled.
What a
Yeah, but
fucking
it's
idiot.
a nickname.
What a fucking idiot.
What happened?
For the record, that's how
Not
his
even that
name
big of a
is
di-
spelled.
He spelled, yeah, why, he's calling me Ike on the broadcast nameplate, and he spelled it EICH instead of IKE.
Each time I look at you, I
I-
get sadder and sadder.
We'll fix it up.
Wait, that's how I was gonna.
Well,
Like in
how
my
it's
mind,
spelled, but
when
it's
you
not
said you
how
wanted
that-
to be Ike,
You didn't
that's
tell me
what
you're
I
going for-
thought
It's a
too,
nick.
actually.
Very
common
very,
name.
You know, it's very marketable this way.
Yeah, we should really call him Ike Man. Then it goes especially well in certain places.
Like, why?
Well, look up the name and you'll understand, perhaps. For
You mean like Ip Man?
no, it's
Hey fam. Yeah, hell yeah.
Go ahead.
Good to be here. You want something to write with?
Oh, Jesus.
like a
Okay.
very notable
Okay.
historical figure. Let's say.
How long till Enho?
Let's see here.
Two
Yeah, I'll
fights.
switch up the Ike thing. I'm also gonna
And
get those
Enho's fight
backgrounds behind
tonight,
it
he's
again,
got a
but,
7-1 record over that guy, so he should probably beat him.
Enho.
Remember little Enho?
Yeah, he's
I
in
think
jury. now?
Midori Fuji is pretty much as exciting
Why am I
as
hearing a
Enho
lot of
is.
names that I remember from the original?
They used
like
to be
when I
top division.
started, yeah, I was gonna say some of these guys look familiar, but
Yeah, most of the
Then
guys
again,
in Jurio have made a trip.
you
I
know.
think at least half.
Yeah, it's around half.
Which
I
that's
haven't
great,
counted.
That's what
It's
it is.
maybe a little less.
It's
than
a
half.
holding room between
found beautiful stranger. I found her
heaven
already.
and hell.
Chanko.
Oh,
Oh, how? Yeah, you found a person when there's 6 people in the audience.
Well, I mean, geez.
You get the. You want some hot fries?
they are.
Yo,
within-
low key, one of my favorite things said all last night was when you go, "This guy looks like he's got 2 belly buttons," and Chris goes, "Yeah, he's earned it." It's so fucking good. We're like all strung out at the end of the night.
This guy looks like he's
You know
got
what?
two-
He's earned it. He deserves. He
He's
works
earned
hard.
it. He's earned it.
So doesn't make any sense. That's fucking
The
great.
stream was pretty skippy for me there, but it basically looked like
Same as
Midori
us, same as
Fuji
us.
never really got a good grip and pretty much got thrown around because of the size difference and was fairly discouraged looking.
It's really fun hearing this guy's sustained notes interrupted by the skipping. It's like really juddering him.
You're good. You're good. You're good.
Too far. Land.
Well, how would you describe this Gyoji's color schema?
Blueberry yum yum.
That is a good one.
Thanks.
So we're gonna have
Or it's
Tohakuri
grape.
on the left. He's a co-leader before Yago won, so he's trying to keep the pace. And then on the right is Hiradumi.
Tohakuryu.
The boys are taking dabs.
Yeah.
We're drinking our sauce. So
Wait, do we have dabs?
no, the boys do though. So
Oh man.
yeah, I wish you could send a dab to us. That'd be awesome.
Shit, yeah. put a
Fucking, we
dab in
need
the
some
tip
Dabo
jar.
vision. Fucking like Wonka vision, but Dabo vision.
Dabo vision.
When he sends the chocolate bar.
Yeah.
Although that'd be a big fucking dab you'd have to send.
Yeah, true. You would lose a lot. Although maybe the potency would be. It's like we could actually. All right, get in touch with.
We got our people on it.
Ugh, that's like if coming up behind me and whispering chocolate milkshake in my ear when you don't have one. Don't say it if you don't.
I made an egg cream at work today. It was fucking
Oh, cool.
delicious. Oh yeah.
Last time I had one of those, I barfed it up.
Well, yeah, that's because we were drinking heavily and you decided to have one.
Well, I saw you do it, and you were so happy, so I did it. Too.
I drink milk though. It's literally a glass of milk. Like,
The question is, can you get the dabs here before the show starts? Oh, look, Tokushoryu. The Cinderelephant.
Tohakuryu, born in 1996. He's been in Jurio since last January.
tell you what, doesn't have what's Mitaki? What's the top division called?
Shermaruni?
Shut up. That's not fair. We can't go back to that every time. We can't
He's
go back
top.
to that
He's
every.
Yokozuna material.
He just doesn't have the belly.
Oh, no utility belly.
None of these guys have utility bellies.
That's
What?
Jurio for you.
Well,
I've got a drink already.
I mean, you could
Peckable.
get a. You doing a vodka drink? You doing a
I do a
start
whiskey
with
drink.
beer and then yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
To
Oh,
be fair, Zach, you don't
Danny
need a
boy.
utility belly to be a good, sumo wrestler. I know it's more
Yeah, look at
than
Brendan. He doesn't
often
have
a
a regular belly.
qualification. But
And
my
I'm grinding.
favorite guy, who was a Yokozuna, I mean, he was only about low 300s. So
Oh yeah, the low 300s. I'm the biggest guy in the room, and I've never even gotten close
Well,
Actually-
he was a small Yokozuna. Is my
I'm saying like
contention.
low
and-
300s is like I know that's small for this sport, but
Yeah.
like that's just funny like what the
Although
with the
these guys
sliding
have, like-
scale is. Neil, that's all.
Yeah,
it's not. I'm not trying
the
to.
guy on the right's probably touching it. Like,
Three bills is like status.
They both have like a Tochi
crazy,
Ozan
though?
build.
I was.
If you remember him.
Oh, I remember Tochi.
True.
Ozan.
He was the last
He was
guy to
like-
beat Kiseno Sato.
Yeah.
Oh wait, fans up. And then I got a good story.
CHANKO. Oh, little swimmy arms. Swimmy arms,
Whoa,
choking
look at
him.
the bend back.
Technical nomenclature.
Swimmy arms?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bend him and pop
it
him.
is.
Remember
Technical terms.
So
Kiseno
Hokuryu.
Sato?
yep. So he stays on pace with Yago.
Does that mean belly push out? Because that's what he did. He did 2 hands right to the gut.
That means blueberry surprise. So Kiseno Sato's new name is Araiso Oyakata, right? Araiso, I looked up the characters. It means rough and rocky shore. So I'm calling him Uncle Rocky now. That's too perfect.
Hey, yo, Rocco.
Man, that's-
Remember the neighborhood.
He mushed him the whole time. That was nice.
Face mushes.
I like how he bent him backwards, like head backwards, and his bent. He had like
Yeah,
a
you
big
look
curve
like
in
you'd be
his
into
back.
that.
And then he popped him in the belly.
He's
As
like,
soon as he
"Hey,
had him
bye-bye."
fully extended, yeah, he flopped him the other way.
Well, that's
like,
the idea behind like head body. Oh, Enho's in.
And
I remember him. He was like, was he like a little rascal? What was his?
Yeah,
deal?
he's Hakuho's boy. So
Yeah,
he shows up.
right.
He was like 220, 5'6", and just rocked everybody.
Is
for a
this gonna
tournament.
be
It
the
was so
stream
fun.
the whole night, or is this?
I don't know. We might have to restart something or try a different stream if it keeps being stuttery. But
Well, I mean, maybe it's Jurio because we've never really watched.
I doubt that's the. I've been like, why would it be just because it's crappy?
Still banned from the chat, by the way. Although we've never
We're
requested.
banned from a lot of places.
Yeah, we are.
Yago, the great Yokozuna. Yago.
Did he take that name from somebody? Is that the whole thing? Was Yago?
No, I don't know where he got the name from.
I was
and
gonna say,
also,
that'd
he's
be-
not good.
That'd be so funny because, like, it's like, yeah.
I always thought it when I first saw him coming on the scene. I was like, Yago's gonna be it. Yeah,
True.
This guy.
Hey,
gonna,
you have to shoot some shots. I
Yeah.
appreciate
He
it.
still could.
Also, if you guys
be
are in the
okay.
chat, sound off.
Oh, yeah.
MMA Maritimes obviously is talking to us. But if you guys know anything about Jurio, you have any questions, this would be a great time. We'll answer questions because this is the pregame. So crack your beers, do your dabs, eat your edibles.
Should have
Don't.
eat those an hour ago, but you got time.
You look so
Tired.
yeah. What's going on?
I went for a long walk today, and it's freezing out, so it really wiped me.
Oh, we walked, guys.
Yeah, I got groceries.
Oh, where'd we go?
So yeah, Enho on the left, Ayamami on the
No.
right. Brendan said earlier, which is totally 100% domination. Enho has a 7-1 advantage in the rivalry. Both have been in Makauchi before.
Which is great because look at the
Uh,
size difference.
They both are not in Makauchi anymore for way different reasons.
One of my old tournaments that we had, my dad was like looking for a Jurio pick or some lower Makushita guy for his team, and I was like, well, Daishoho looks good. Like, look at his body. He's young. He's healthy. And my dad was like, okay, I'll take a chance on the ho-ho.
Maritimes. What happened to his other sock? Got eaten by the dryer.
And then he sucked
And-
wind the whole tournament.
And believe it or not, the dryer is that guy that's holding that towel by the power water. That's his name, the dryer. He ate the other sock.
So then the next tournament comes around,
Oh, are you still trying to talk like for real?
and I
Try
asked
it. Go ahead, try it.
my dad,
Try
are you
it.
gonna take Daishoho again? He goes, I'll never take another chance on the ho-ho again.
The ho-ho.
Daishoho. I made that
That's
mistake
amazing.
before. I'll never.
Neither
I'll never
of these
make that
guys have
mistake
ever
again.
won a Jurio title.
That's kind of shocking.
Well, Enho, I'd say, is shocking, yes.
Well, I know he's small, so I get why he didn't. But Daishoho, what, just sucks? Like, look at him. He should be great.
He looks
That's
sad.
my contention when I said they're both not in Makauchi anymore for different reasons. One lacks technique, the other lacks size.
If Enho had Daishoho's body, he'd be like kicking ass up in Sanyaku.
I'm calling
right
it
now.
knockout by tornado kick. Enho.
Okay.
Got the dollars?
Believe it or not, I won't fish one out for that. I like my chances.
I think you're wrong. What if it happened? What if it actually fucking happened?
Well, you'd
Tornado
lose.
kick.
If you tornado kick someone, you lose.
I would quit watching sumo.
It's a forfeit. And start watching kickboxing.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Live
exactly.
on Ruckus
And fans
Fight.
up. Chanko.
Got in low. Locked him up under the armpit.
He got in low.
Got him in a little headlock situation, but the arm is on the back of
We
the
got
belt.
a belt grip though. Oh! And
History repeats itself.
There
Very
you
nice.
go, a clinic by Dai Shoho there, an absolute amazingly coordinated and adept sumo
me,
wrestler.
That was a tornado throw at the very least.
Lovely, lovely sumo. From
That was
Endo.
a slippy Toshi, Zach. That was a slippy Toshi.
Tokushoryu's next.
Yeah, he tornado kicked the pebble that was in his way.
Yeah.
That much larger man.
Yeah, the Lutch Marger man.
Dai Shoho's tornadoing his way down the Banzuke rapidly.
Yeah, beside the opposite, basically, of Enho's fight 7-1 record, Tokushoryu has a 4-10 against Daishomaru. So he basically
Oh
has no
my
chance
God.
right now. And he's already
Daichomaru's having a
Bring it
shitter
down.
of a tournament, though.
good. Feed him a snack. Hope he likes elephant meat.
Feed him. What's that from?
Me, I'm just funny. I'm
Where'd
cute.
you find elephant meat?
Elephant meat? Because he's the Cinderelephant, Tokushoryu, the guy who was Meg 17 and then won the tournament.
Well,
and
we've
then has
said that
never
about a
been
lot of
good
people. That's
again.
kind of like a. That is
I
kind of
reserve
like,
that for him.
Is this the guy that Booger Eaters won?
Tokushoryu.
Oh, that's my
has
guy. That's my
won.
champion.
What, Neil?
Tokushoryu has won Juryo before. He's won Makuuchi. He's won Juryo. He hasn't won Makushita. He's won Sandaime. Hasn't won Jonidan. Won Jonakuchi probably like 20 years ago. And has an outstanding performance, fighting spirit, and a Kimboshi. He's just won in like a million columns.
You gonna tell him?
Yeah, I am. We got some people in the chat, and a non-69. Nice. A non-69 says, "Thank God we have Neil the Deal Jenkins back," which means he's probably not a fan of me. And you shouldn't be, because I'm the heel, baby. So come in there.
Hey, Anon, I appreciate you.
Curling.
Thank you
It's a
very
very
much.
Canadian thing to say. I'd love to take him out moose spot.
Yeah, he'd be pretty good at curling there, eh? Hey, maybe you get some tin bits, have a good time, you know?
Those Suparis look like he'd be great at jamming spindles into a
let's
maple
get it.
syrup. Dog.
Daicho Maru
Dork.
has only ever won Makushita. He has, I'm pretty sure, been in Makuuchi at one point, though.
I will say
Way
this.
long time ago. Yes. Way back in 2019, he was M16, but he was actually had quite a little stint in Maegashira for a while there. Holy crap. He was actually in for literal years.
I gotta say,
He is
I know that I won.
Wait, who?
Daisho Maru, 2016 to 2019 January. So he's been out of Maegashira for 2 years, but was in for 3.
There you go.
So I will say, I love this guy because he has never looked like someone. Like, he looks like he has the body type, but his face is just like, hey, hi, I'm here.
My mom said
I should be a sumo wrestler.
I
So
could have a
am.
peanut butter square if I beat you.
Yeah, basically. Like, can I get a mochi ice cream? can I get a mochi ice cream?
I
ball?
can't have the new Pokemon game
So
unless I post a
this
winning.
kind
So,
of
like, but when he
demonstrates,
won
though, like,
against
kind of
Taco-
the struggle of this sport. Like, Daisho Maru is 30 years old. He's been out of Maegashira for 3 years.
And just rolling along.
I mean, barely, but yeah, I mean, has
Pretty
he
good
ever
money either
fallen
way.
out of Juryo this whole time? It doesn't look like it. No, he's just been in Juryo the whole time since 2019.
The whole damn show.
It's a little bit.
So he's still getting paid, but I mean,
inconvenient.
How would we describe this, Gyoji?
Ooh, like a periwinkle sunset. What's his offset color? Gold again, basically, right?
No, it's silver.
Silver.
Are you telling me this is a blue and gold versus black and white dress right now? You know,
Yeah,
trying to
what's
give me one of
happening.
those?
Yeah, it's red, isn't it? Something like.
I'm here. I guess I can sumo. That's a good explanation of what I was trying to say.
Jamaican
though.
beach.
Oh, I was gonna say
Like white
Malibu.
sand
I was gonna
beaches?
say like Malibu Bay Breeze.
Mm.
Yeah.
So
Like-
there is some red. There's a little bit of red. Oh, those are like buoys. They look like pervert.
Yeah.
like perverts.
Gilligan Gyoji.
Okay.
This guy's
Afternoon with
yukata
Gilligan.
or ceremonial
What'd you say,
gyoji
Shay?
robe, whatever you want to call it, dude. It's like the coolest one I've ever seen.
I love it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Ooh.
sick. Oh,
Pretty good.
Tokashori.
But look at him go.
And they killed the producer of Obama. He was sitting in
Yeah,
the front row.
Yeah, that was the camera.
That was. Yeah.
The fans are getting rowdy for the Tokashoryu Hanka there.
Can I bring this on screen?
Oh, was it a Henka?
Pretty much. I mean,
They were spinning
Yeah,
I
around,
don't
so
know
I
if it
figured
was
it was
a
a
meat
full
meat
on
read.
because I got a massive lag there, but it'll pretty much look like it. All right, here we go.
Oh.
Boom! Hard and fast charge by Diamond Meat. Yeah, it was the
gonna take a quick
bareliest
second. I'll
hit
be right
and
back, guys.
shift of all times.
Mics are on.
It was like,
I'm gonna turn mine off. What am I, 2
My
or 3?
you're 3 and I'm 1. Right, make sure you can still hear yourself.
Yeah, I can hear me.
there he is, Tokashoryu, former Yusho winner, actually of the January tournament, too. So.
Oh. January, it's Hatsu, baby.
Yep.
It's getting
Hatsu
hot in
meaning
Hatsu.
new winner, beginning, new winner.
I thought it was
first
like when
timer.
there's two people you work with and they're both named Sue. Which one are we talking
Holy
about?
moly. This guy's got a cranium on him. Look at this guy. This is an
Yeah.
extreme close-up.
Looks like he's got his baby teeth still. That's a
He's
weird
got a
look for such a
bowling
big
ball
guy.
for a head. In a good way. I mean, he should headbutt people. He'd probably kill
Who the heck-
someone.
Which one do you think this is?
I'm gonna guess that this is Asana Nowaka because he's 5 and
Sure,
1.
give him the
And why would
interview.
they interview a guy that's 2 and 4?
Asano Waka. Good to see him for the first time. Who does he remind me of? There's a light in his eyes. Like one of the older
He
wrestlers.
kind of looks like Yago, but more
A
smaller.
little bit,
head.
yeah. Might be what I'm thinking of.
He is
Endo a little bit?
95, 127 kilograms, so he's on the smaller side.
Oh. Oh.
He's from
It's electric
Hello.
here at the Ruckus Fights NYC headquarters. The air is no, I'm kidding.
someone put lime in the sink and now it's on fire.
Yeah. They've taken everything. No, the kitchen. Yeah, there we go. Good morning, denizen.
Hola.
Welcome to the chat.
Yeah, so here he is on the left there, Asana Nowaka. Then on the right, Shira Naomi.
Asanoyama Churanumi. And their all-time head-to-head is 1-0. So they've only met the once, and Asanowaka took it. And he's 5-1 right now, and he's supposed to be the real deal. Oh, he is, yeah, quite slender.
Yeah,
Wow, yeah,
Shira
he
Naomi's
really
been in
reminds-
Jurio for quite a few years.
Yeah, I think I knew that. Come on
let's
down
see
to
if
Chanko. Have a bag of
Nomi's 28.
handicaps. Chanko.
Janko.
Wow. How did he lose that momentum? He
I don't
really
know. He
disassembled his
locks
attack.
up that arm. That's an odd technique. He like
Yeah, it looked like
kind
he
of
was in
like
a losing
locks up the
position.
arm, but then just goes for the belt off of it immediately.
Ah,
Oof.
and then he tried a flying leap. and didn't pay off. It actually has not snowed here today. It's freezing though. It's below freezing.
Coldest I've felt all year, and I'm very excited about it.
So
Upstate New York,
the
it's
lead-
-0. That's true, right, Neil? Isn't it like 2 degrees there?
Yeah, it's currently -2 degrees. Yep, I got a space heater in here.
It's negative.
But yeah, so he loses, Asana Nawaka loses his share of the lead there and falls down to 5-2.
Yeah. So then, what does that leave for? Just Yago then, right?
Yago, Toha Kuryu, and I believe has Asana Nawaka. Yeah, he just lost.
Nawaka.
Kita Nawaka.
Still has
Did
to
he
fight.
lose? Kita Nawaka, where is he?
Oh yeah. Well, that figures. What part of you guys are Canadian? Is that the whole thing?
Maritime,
Wait, what
yeah.
part of you? What part of Canada are you in? Are you on the same coast as us? Are you at like?
I'm not sure.
You don't have to be super.
Oh, he beat
specific.
Jokoryu. So yeah,
I know
after
your
today, Toha Kuryu and Yago are going to be
Oh, I
the
remember this
sole
guy.
leaders.
Oh, Shohozan?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he used to be up there. I was, dude. These are a lot of these guys that I used to. This is like how I came into the sport. Why the fuck don't
Shohozan's
we
my
watch this more
Jirio
often?
pick. Because we are never here on time.
That's true. That's very true.
we
I'll
have
take that.
shit to do and
Holy shit, though! Like, I mean, like this feels like I'm watching.
cards to break.
This feels like I'm watching. Well, hey, too soon.
Fuck, I live here and I'm barely ever here on time.
I'm doing
I'm
it
just
every
saying.
day.
I am 3, right?
I believe so. Just double check it.
Bing bong.
It's working.
No, he means twist it and check it so you can see it.
Oh.
They're just yelling at the
We
mic.
know they're all on.
Hello.
They're interviewing Ichi Yamamoto during Jurio, I guess.
Pretty soon we'll have T-shirts available on our website, ruckusfights.nyc.com, that say Ichi Yamamoto is a punk ass.
New Brunswick, about a half hour from
You
or an
really
hour from
don't
me.
like him, Brendan.
No,
You
actually,
you
no,
already-
it's not true. I actually do think he's like he's pretty good. I find him oddly handsome with those big Billy Joel eyeballs he's got.
He is
he's,
pretty
he's
handsome.
just like way underweight, and his sumo's unimpressive.
Now, is that
So I'm like, what are you doing? Are you getting big? Are you getting good? Or are you just like riding the high of your youth and your
I have,
healthy body? Because that's gonna
Zach,
leave you.
This guy was in Booger.
There's
This
a
guy was
guy
Team
for
Booger
you.
Eaters. This was Team
Ozamaru
Booger
is the
Eaters.
Zach
I remember
guy.
him.
Now,
This
real
I
quick.
can
guy
see you
is-
shaking your finger,
This
Neil.
guy is dirty. This guy is just like no honor. He's a booger eater.
He's part of the
supreme, and
SWO,
I wanted to
Sumo
bring
World
myself
Order,
down
baby.
to that level.
Yo, Brendan, the guy whose name you're talking about putting on a shirt is a pseudonym, not a last name, right? Because I imagine it's like some surname, a family name, some
Ichi
Japanese guy walking on the
Yamamoto
street
is
just
his-
attacks you for
So
it.
very quickly,
nice.
just to
He's
go
asking
back to
me
the
a question. I'm telling you the answer.
yeah,
Can
and
you
I
let me?
don't like you. Very
It's called a shikona. It's a ring name. They,
Right,
they all
okay.
take them. They're.
I know you said most people. do,
Much
but
how,
I know
like,
a
I'm
few- you said a few
Sledge.
were real
I could
names.
look into it. He might be real name, but I doubt it. That's a pretty fucking crazy
very quickly
name.
though, just to talk to our boys in the chat, they did say they are from New Brunswick in
So you are
Canada.
the same coast as us. Same
So yeah,
time
they're
zone.
by Maine. Also,
way up there.
we
What,
do
like in Halifax
I do
or-
shows in Toronto. So next time I'm in Canada, we'll link up for sure, guys.
CHANKO.
Bing
So
bong.
two guys
Oh,
that
double
have
false
done
start.
it all.
That's a
Do
double.
you lose now or something?
Yeah, it's a double
Ozamaru
fault.
match, so there's a false start. That's part of his game, pretty much.
No, but I'm saying that if you
Ozamaru always has false starts.
I'm telling you right now, this guy on the left was definitely part of Booger Eaters 1.0.
He was
Oh,
Azumaru.
no,
Because
is
he
like-
is the most
yeah,
Japanese-looking
beta.
guy I've seen.
You always
ever.
say that when they're super duper Mongolian.
That guy's not Mongolian. That guy is 100% Japanese. Look it up.
don't have to.
Shohozan,
His
no,
name
he's
has Ryu in
Mongolian.
it.
So I'm
Shohozan
right.
is 4-0
No.
lifetime against Ozamaru, who's Mongolian, not Japanese.
Azumaru. They have the Ryu as
Yeah, you
dragon.
know,
they
you
always give that to not
Guys are
always.
a bunch of book.
Mongolians often have
Guys are a
Ryu
bunch
in their
of
name.
book reading bastards. And my guy won, so give me $1.
Oh shit.
That's
like, "Oh,
the
here we
first
go."
time he's ever beaten Shohozan. Not a good sign for Shohozan.
Oh, I know. Poor guy.
Oh boy. Course banquet.
We're coming to the end
Shohozan
of
is
it
on
here.
a fast track to being an
How many more fights we got?
Oyakata,
3.
sadly.
Oh wow, 3? That's it?
Yeah, Jurio's really small.
That's
It's-
nearly
it's a waiting
lifeless
room.
sumo from Shohozan.
Yeah, he did nothing to it. I was hoping he would like slap the shit out of him.
Yeah, you hope every time now, and it never happens. It's
He
kind
used to
of
be
sad.
such a little boxer.
Hey, real quick.
Yeah. I mean, him
Start ready.
against Takayasu is like, oh my god. Those used to be brutal, like just like slugfests.
Yeah.
Oh
Blood
wait,
everywhere.
so I missed. My bad, everybody. Koto Shoho hadn't fought yet today, and he was sitting at 5-1, and so he's competing for his share of the lead.
Yeah, and he's
here
1-1 with
against
Diamami, so this is
Diamami.
good.
My fault, everyone.
I'll take one of those. Thank you.
Both of these guys have been in the top division before.
Welcome back to your favorite train wreck, brought to you by Handicap's Hot Fries.
Life's better with a side of fries.
We're covering the last few nights, few fights of Jurio for tonight. Then we're gonna jump on in to top division. I'm all set now, Chris. Thank you.
Both of these gentlemen have won a Jurio championship before. Diamami on the left and Kota Shoho on the right.
Oh, Guso, no, I've never seen them get penalized for a false start, and sometimes it's actually the Gyoji. Like they're both like, "Let us go," and he's like, "Nah, not like that. Line up the way I like it. I'm in charge." But no, there's no penalties. Even if you can cuss the guy and it's a false start, they make him get back up and fight you. Looking at you, Ryuden. And there's no penalty for that at all.
Yeah, people literally like false start on purpose too. Like I was saying, Azumaru essentially has incorporated false starts into his sumo. Like it's just part of what he does.
Yeah, get a little head game going. Hakuho used to do it, and then he just sort
It's
of
like freezing the
stand with his
kicker. It's
crotch
like
in
freezing
your
the kicker
face.
in football. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're 100% right, David. So Hozan used to be way more scrappy for sure, but I think Father Time is unfortunately
He is getting
taking
on
its
in
toll
years.
upon him.
38, maybe he's turning 39. Coming out.
Dude, that little old lady in the pink hoodie with the pink sign was like adorable.
I didn't see that.
Her hair was so matted down with
She
like
was
turbo
adorable.
grease, though.
What the fuck?
Dude, this
Well,
kid
You hanging
runs
in
way
there,
smooth.
Zach, or is
Yes,
Jurio just not your cup of tea?
No, I'm hanging in. It's just like these are guys that like I remember like when I first started watching sumo, and I'm still a little pre-gaming. I just got off of work, you know.
Yeah,
I'm
usually
like-
we're just hanging out whenever on camera.
I'm just
this way.
making sure you're all right, dude.
Oh no, I'm golden, Neil. But thank you for checking in.
You guys are ruining kayfabe.
Yeah, I know. We're supposed to not. I love Ice Road Truckers. I love that. That's what they call Neil.
Ice Road Truckers guy.
No, 'cause
I
I was-
gotta ask Lambo where he came up from that.
I hope he
With
comes.
that.
Yeah,
That's a show. It's a, you know? Yeah, you have like the hat. I assume that's it.
Not the hat, but you know.
Hey, Tony Pepperoni, live in the fucking chat.
That's what I'm fucking talking about. No, we got some fucking guys in here.
Now
We
we're
got
throwing doorknobs.
Diamami on the left. That seems like a Tony Pepperoni kind of guy.
Oh, that's good.
Oof.
That was totally ironic.
That must be Kota Shoho's mom.
Otherwise, why would they keep showing her?
Yeah.
nice.
So yeah, Kota Shoho just very easily absorbs the Diamami hit, shifts it, and then just wins.
Mr. Steal Your Aunt.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow, he ran for the hills. That guy ran for the fucking
He
hills.
gave up.
He was like, "No, please, please, no."
So
Uncle.
Kota
You-
Shoho
you do-
grabs
you do
himself
push-ups.
a piece of that Jurio
You've done a
lead.
push-up. Is that the last of the Jurio?
No.
Oh,
Koto Shoho just wrapped up a nice little situation for himself, staying in the lead. Right, that's what happened.
Yeah,
Now
he's the
Kagayaki.
1999 boy, so he's
Woman.
pretty promising.
Oh, Kaisho and Bushozan. Bushozan made his Makuuchi debut yesterday.
Oh wow.
I think, right? That was he. Yeah, he subbed in, even though he's highest rank ever is Jurio 1. He got
He's
the fight.
Jurio 1, and he's just feeding 06.
Yeah, he just came up to
Run to the
literally
hills. Yeah, perfect example, buddy. Okay.
feeding him. He's just a feeder fish.
How are we? I like to call this. What do we? This Gyoji? What are we going with?
This has got to be like a Father Christmas or like the merry old elf.
The merry old elf. Can you imagine if like
Kris Kringle Time Wizard?
Can you imagine if all of Kris Kringle's elves were Japanese dudes though?
They probably are.
Why?
For all we know, I don't know. It's like infinite monkeys and with infinite typewriters.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, makes sense.
It's a mythological.
I wanted to
There's
catch.
no limits.
I kind of wanted to catch you in something, but you just.
They could be, they could be the Keebler elves.
Keebler.
How many of them can you name?
None of them. I
Really?
will say no, because Snap, Crackle, and Pop are the dominant elf in that.
There's only 3 of them, dude. There's like a dozen.
Yeah, but they Rice Krispies are the most versatile
The
cereal of all
Keebler
time.
elves would kick the shit out of Snap, Crackle, and Pop,
They
dude.
just came out of the trees,
Oh
man.
my
They just
God.
came out of the trees.
yeah, exactly. Oh,
Here's the Snap.
Fast Eddie.
Kaisho on the left is actually strangely a Hidari Yotsu grip fighter, so that's pretty unique.
Neil, could you explain that for anyone who doesn't understand that?
No.
i.e. me.
Yeah, Brendan will do it. He actually knows the grips and stuff better than I
I think it
do.
means when you get the left hand inside on the belt.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
And then Migi Yotsu is the right hand.
right hand, and that's much more common.
Well, right.
Okay, this guy is shaped like a beach ball.
Yeah, he's one of the.
He's definitely one of the ones that
he's
like.
a pusher. He's a Bushozan is an Oshi wrestler. He's just a pusher.
No Keebler in Canada. I've just been informed. In
That's
the
a
chat.
shame. So no Christmas then?
What?
You guys just get coals?
What are you talking about? Keebler elves are not Santa's elves.
Keebler elves. There's
I had the no. Oh, Elmer's the guy. He's the main guy, isn't
right. Fast Eddie.
he? Is he the guy in the blue?
He like does math.
Isn't he the guy in the blue?
Also, Maritimes, just so
Smurfs
you-
versus Keebler elves.
Just in case you don't know and you actually think it's cocaine, which there's no way you do, it's just a gag, I get it, but it's ceremonial salt, it's not cocaine.
No, he's having fun. He's he gets the vibe.
AJ goes, okay, the guy in the robe that you called an elf has a name, okay, and it's Larry. He has a story.
Where's this?
In the chat.
Are you getting more than me?
AJ?
Oh, I missed that. Fuck.
He
So
has
that's
a
a
story.
win for Kaisho, who shows on
Has a
goes
name
to
and it's
0 and
Larry.
7.
Oh my god. When he said Larry has a story, I was like, who knows about that?
We live in igloos, no holidays, work in the mines. This guy's great.
In
Oh,
the
man.
mines.
When you hit us up
In
last
the
night, I
mines.
like looked at Brendan. I was like, I think I got a fan last night.
So, put a nickel in the Zach bucket.
Put a nickel in the booger eater side.
Oh my god. Bushozan got Bushoed out of the ring by.
Yeah, pretty
Kaisho.
disappointing for him. He's sitting at Jurio 1 and like he's just getting blasted,
Can't crack
which I
through.
mean,
What
he
a bad
needed
time.
to do
you know?
like the least amount for promotion, and he's just getting absolutely blasted.
Kagayaki and Kotokuzan next. They've never faced.
Very quickly, I did reach out to one Ed McGowan to be our inaugural
Yeah.
guest. He's getting a colonoscopy on Sunday because he's an old fuck.
Well, and then he can come over, right?
I don't think that's how that works.
It's like a bing bang.
I
boom.
tried to get him over tomorrow night. Well, I tried to get him over tomorrow night, and he was like, well, I have to prep for the colonoscopy. And I
Yeah,
was
he
like,
does.
well, like, what if I give you poppers? And he didn't find that as funny as I did. So he'll probably be on sometime next week. I got to call him in the morning, which means he'll probably wake me up at 9 o'clock when I'm trying to sleep before I have to go yell at people. Also, if you're in New York tomorrow, I will be doing check spots at Stand Up New York for the 10:30 show. So if you want to come see me live, good time to see me.
MMA Maritime is just hot in the chat right now.
I know he's fucking hitting it hard. I love this
Should be
guy.
in here.
We're gonna. I think,
Kagayaki
we
on
should,
the left just basically Makushita or Makuuchi quality wrestler that's found his way down here. I'm assuming he's 3-3 right now, but I think by the end of it, he'll probably have 9 wins and end up back.
Yeah, I think Kageyaki
I'm
is
getting
gonna
there. Yeah,
kick
so
his
yeah,
ass.
bring over a few.
I'd never seen Kotokuzan fight before.
You got a bucket with some ice, maybe?
Or I couldn't. I don't remember.
No, you're not a.
He looks like an Oshi, typical Oshi. He mixes in a lot of Hitaki Komi though.
Oh, well, Kageyaki won't fall for that.
Right? No, of course. No.
No, I don't think with the height, I don't think he's going to be able to do it to him anyway.
Hallelujah.
Because he's got a couple inches on him.
This guy's picture makes him look like he has shit hair.
Yeah, which it's not if you look at it from the
Yeah,
side.
like he looks like he has
Yeah,
good
he's
hair.
got
It's
more
just all
red
set
hair
down.
than
That's a
what's
terrible
on in that
DMV
photo.
pick. I think in Jurio they fuck with them and give them DMV picks. They're like, here, you can smile if you want, and then you go to smile and you're like, yeah.
My wife is super excited you explained it,
I was
Neil.
waiting for you to
Thank
see it,
you.
Neil. Yeah,
That's amazing.
yeah. No, these guys are fans. I love it.
Maritime, you're the man. And your wife's the woman.
The
We
woman.
appreciate
fucking
y'all
yeah.
tuning in.
This is going to be the last fight for Jurio, and then there'll be a big break before we come back.
We'll kind of be in and out.
At
You guys can hang with
2.
us, but at 2 we'll definitely. I mean, like I said, we'll be in and out. We'll probably
220, I think, probably.
Just a heads up, we are also brought to you by Invisibeer.
Invisibeer.
For when you don't want your broad to know you're drinking. Invisibeer.
You ever have to, you know,
You
those-
ever get beat by a wet spaghetti noodle by fucking your sister and thinking she was your mother? That's what driving a Ford F-250 feels like.
You go to this side.
I cannot actually relate to that.
exactly. That's the whole premise of that. You ever go 12 rounds in a beaver fight and realize you forgot to feed the ocelot?
Jack, what are you doing?
I'm just seeing what I can do. Here, I gotta cool him off.
Spill that on Brendan's hat.
No, it's fucking.
Oh,
Oh,
Dumps it on the fucking soundboard. I'm not stupid, okay? It's not even open.
Brought to you by Coors Banquet.
Okay, so you can wait for the 400 or 600 meter upstairs.
all right.
Dude,
Here
We
we
got a
go.
couple of
Fuck.
pushers. Couple of pushes.
fans up. Oh, false start.
False start.
That's Jurio, man.
They can't help themselves.
Yeah.
I think they're just also
is.
like just
The way you just said that was like, that's showbiz, baby.
that's Jurio.
That's Jurio, man.
bitches.
I love it. Zach's watched One Night at Jurio, and he's like, I learned the false start thing from Neil. That's what I'm going with for Jurio.
Yeah,
from
exactly. I was
now
just gonna
on.
say like
That's
this.
my
That fact
input.
I just learned
You kn-
30 seconds ago.
You know, Neil, I think
That's just
that
how
you're
it
just a
is.
little upset that I figured it out before everybody
You
else.
did. No, you did.
You know,
I'm proud
Alright,
of
got
you.
some
alright,
pretty
alright.
smart
Chanko.
people. Chanko.
Ooh.
Perfect.
And he's dead. We come back. Wow.
Why is it
Doyo's-
always at the
Look
climax?
at the Doyo.
Wow, he is. He's
Cracked it.
literally.
Doyo's very
He got
cracked.
yeeted. Yo, Kageyaki, what are you doing, dude?
What happened?
I don't know. Maybe more people are
I
tuning
don't
in because it's the
know.
end. It might be more people are joining the stream.
Oh,
Not ours
He
specifically.
was trying a
but-
sideways push as he was backing up or something. Looks like
and
he
they
lost his
both
footing.
were falling out, but he just fell like a meteor.
Well, that blows.
Neil-
Ring entering ceremony. I'll be back in like half hour just to get my side of things started. But until then, I think we'll be kind of in and out, chilling, watch the ring entering ceremony, get in the chat, make some predictions.
It wasn't De Niro, although the face looks like De Niro. If I was doing De Niro, I'd be a little different.
I want you to hit me over the head with that refrigerator.
You see that refrigerator?
I enjoy coming
Jackie.
down from the clouds. Also, here for our first-time viewers, this is the basically introduction of the wrestlers that are in the highest rank of sumo, known as Makauchi division.
We see some of our
they're
favorite
coming-
faces. Boobs. Mainly boobs.
There's Wakamoto Haru.
There we
They'll
go.
announce the names of them. They come up there, they stand for a second, and then they go. They're coming out in order of rank too. So everybody is in order of their rank.
Neil, you can hold this down and kind of go over stats and stuff for a hot second, right? talk to the chat?
Yeah, I'm good.
All
I'll
right, cool.
probably tag out and go get another water when you guys get back.
That's cool. Well, yeah, because I
Sweet.
think I'm gonna
Yeah,
run
take your
downstairs real quick.
time.
All right, cool.
This is my favorite wrestler and salt thrower extraordinaire, Teritsu Yoshi, that just walked by here in the purple. He's in the same stable as the current Yokozuna Grand Champion, the highest ranked person in sumo. This guy is another person, Takara Fuji, that's in the same stable as the highest ranked guy. Dab time, dab it up. All right, so going into tonight, the story of the night is Abi and Mitaki Yumi are leading the tournament after Tamawashi put some clay on the Yokozuna last night, leaving both of them at 5 wins. Abi and Mitaki Yumi stand undefeated at 6 wins. Mitaki Yumi will actually be fighting Tamawashi tonight with his 25-3 lifetime advantage over Tamawashi. Abi will be taking on Onosho and has a 5-4 advantage in their rivalry. And then the Yokozuna will be fighting Endo in the Mishima Ichiban at the end of the night. I love Teritsu Yoshi. That's my guy. Yes, the big salt throw. That's his branding pretty much. If you can have branding in sumo, he's circumvented the no personality by throwing a lot of salt. I love the guys who find little workarounds like that to try to stand out and snag some fans. So let's see any really other interesting matches tonight. I'm gonna peep the Torikumi quick and see what we got. Battle of Veterans, Aoyama versus Kaisei. That could be interesting. Probably not, but this has the possibility. Kotonowaga, Oho, Young Gun Showdown. Mihogaru and Tochi having their 29th meeting in professional sumo. Ura against Toko Fuji, that'll probably be pretty exciting. Meisei Takanosho possibly could be compelling. On the surface of it, the matches tonight do not explode off the page. Yeah, if the Yokozuna loses tonight, things are going to be extremely interesting. I feel like if the Yokozuna loses tonight, he's probably pulling out of the tournament, actually. What chance does Endo have? Well, Endo's fighting the Yokozuna, and usually he does his best sumo when he's fighting Yokozuna. So, I mean, actually, I give him a better chance than I would on a normal night, crazily, even though he's fighting the best guy. Endo is kind of like a play-up type individual. He has 7 gold stars. So, he has seven gold stars of winning against the Yokozuna at rank and file. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure Teruno Fuji would pull out of the tournament if he loses. I think he only really is interested in winning Yusho, and yeah, usually if they start getting to the point where they're losing consecutive matches, they tend to panic because they're always injured. So when they start losing multiple in a row, like you don't want to be a Yokozuna that loses like 3 in a row or something. You just look like a clown. So if you lose 2 in a row and you're feeling like shit, usually they pull out.
That would be normal.
That's fairly normal, I would say.
And it's not seen, like, it's not looked down upon or anything.
It's looked down upon, but it would be looked down upon more if you stay around and you keep losing.
Fair. That's weird though. So what, did they just fill the spot with the next Jurio guy up?
Yeah. They would. And it wouldn't be the same Jurio guy every day either, Chris. They kind of rotated around.
Oh, so the guy who debuted last night isn't also in tonight?
No. It's kind of a musical chairs situation because it would be a little unfair to the Jurio guy that he is trying to win the Jurio championship but has to fight in Makauchi every single day.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So, they tend to just bring up people within like the first 5 or 6 ranks from Jurio and kind of musical chairs it.
Give everyone a little bit of exposure too, huh?
Yeah, David, actually, you're taking my stats away. I was going to drop that bomb later. Yeah, Teruno Fuji had 23 wins in a row before last night.
It's not bad.
Yeah, back out before you cause more shame. You got the idea, MMA Maritimes. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like most Yokozuna will never fight in a tournament enough to risk not having 10 wins. Like if they get to the point where they have a certain amount of losses and feel like they're not doing their best sumo or not in their best form, they'll usually pull out for basically hope of maintaining their reputation. I mean, to me, Teruno Fuji has nothing left to prove. I mean, Ben Ozeki, he's had 2 careers basically, with the second one culminating in becoming a Yokozuna. Like, I don't expect him to have a long reign. If you check the old shows, I've never expected him to have a long reign. He's extremely injured. Like, he has a lot of miles on him. He's just a kind of generational power sumo talent. So he can still pull out wins even though he's not even close to full strength with his legs.
Do you think there's anybody like on the verge of getting promoted?
To Yokozuna, no, because you need to win 2 tournaments in a row at Ozeki. And
is that automatic?
And what?
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
No, you go.
Well, is it then automatic if you're Ozeki and you win 2 tournaments straight?
Essentially, yes. It has happened before where no, because they've been like, essentially they've been like, at those points they've said like, well, the competition wasn't good enough in one of them, or you didn't have enough wins. You won one of the tournaments with 11-4, and there were no other Yokozuna or Ozeki in the tournament. You were supposed to win. It's extremely rare in corner case though. But there's precedent for just about everything in sumo for like rank snubbing and all kinds of shit like that.
Like a lot of guys get jerked around a bit before they get the what they deserve.
It's happened many times. It's happened many times. So, like, Teruno Fuji, for example, did not win 2 tournaments in a row to get promoted. He won 1 and then was the runner-up as 14-1 against Hakuho. Hakuho retired, and they promoted Teruno Fuji.
Oh, I see.
And then he won 2 more tournaments, one being his Zensho Yusho. So he clearly was deserving of it. Like, losing a tournament to Hakuho at 14-1 with him being your only loss on the final day, like, that's basically like almost a dub.
It's almost
like,
a clean sheet there, yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's
and
really...
they wanted to replace him, so...
Yeah, they didn't want to have it... I'm guessing they wouldn't want it to be vacant, right? I know there could be more than one, But it probably isn't looking too good if they don't have one at all, is it? Or does it matter?
Hold on. I missed a part of that because I was reading the chat.
I was saying, if there's only one and he retires, does that put like a sense of urgency on them to promote someone because they want one to be there?
Yes.
Or does it not matter for a while?
It does.
Like traditionally,
you got it because of ticket sales and because of having a face of the sport. Like, it's a sport that doesn't do well when there's not someone to chase, if that makes sense.
I do get what you're saying because they have to have someone at the top of the pyramid, right?
Abema footage is very choppy.
Oh,
yeah, we've been having a lot of problems with it tonight too. We might try to find an NHK feed that we can put up for you guys.
Well, soon I'm going to have a piece of hardware that I need to be able to do it from my actual TV, so that'll be a flawless once that can happen.
Oh, that's awesome.
That'll be maybe next tournament, I think.
MMA Maritimes, yes, if an Ozeki did win this tournament and then won the next one, they would have a possible argument for Yokozuna, especially if Teruno Fuji stayed in through the whole tournament. But Shodai is doing poorly. He's at 3-3, and Takakeisho pulled out. So probably not gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
But Mitake Yumi, if he gets to 13 wins, he has a good case for an Ozeki promotion.
Nice.
For accumulating a low 30s win total in 3 tournaments. I believe it's like somewhere around 32, 33 wins needed for an Ozeki promotion, but it's not a hard and fast rule. Again, there can be corner cases where they would maybe promote an Ozeki with a little less. If he did something super impressive, like maybe a Zensho Yusho or something, like maybe he had a 9-win tournament, a 10-win tournament, and then Zensho Yusho, he'd almost assuredly probably get promoted from to Ozeki.
I have that too if you need. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
To
the big story today, Chris, is Mitake Yumi, the Sekiwake, who's chasing an Ozeki promotion, is currently undefeated at 6-0.
Nice.
And he's taking on Tamawashi, the guy who defeated the Yokozuna last night.
Oh, that was a great one.
Who is 5-1. That's probably the biggest bout of the night.
Yeah, that's actually going to be contested.
Yes,
nice.
That has lots of ramifications for many reasons.
This guy's showing off his recent artwork.
Yep. He's got the sponsors there. He's reading off. One of my friends just told me, bold prediction, Tamawashi wins the Yusho. That would be his second Yusho and his second Yusho in January. How do you win the Basho? Highest wins, then playoff win? Yeah, highest wins. So say Mitake Yumi wins with 13 wins. He would, if no one else has 13 wins, he just wins. If Mitake Yumi gets 13 wins and say Teruno Fuji gets 13 wins, even if Teruno Fuji beat Mitake Yumi, they would then have a playoff on the final day as the last match. I think this tournament is probably my guess for the winner will be 12 wins. That's pretty much been my guess from the start. If Teruno Fuji didn't win, that the winner will have 12 wins. But Mitake Yumi wants to do at least one better than that and get 13 wins so he can have an argument for his Ozeki promotion.
This is the Japanese Mean Gene Okerlund, this Kyoji.
He doesn't have a mustache, though.
No, it's like, he's definitely, all those guys have mustaches. Like, I mean, Howard Finkel had a mustache.
He's definitely bald, but he just doesn't. When I think Mean Gene, I just think mustache, though. You know,
maybe Gorilla
I mean?
Monsoon. Can we go with Gorilla Monsoon?
Yeah, I go with Gorilla. He's a little smaller, but yeah.
This guy looks like
Gorilla
he was.
Monsoon could have been a sumo wrestler, probably.
Dude, Gorilla Monsoon when he was like when he was like a regular wrestler, like when he was like in his heyday, like prime of like.
He's a big motherfucker.
Dude, there's a reason they call him Gorilla. Like he was.
Yeah, he
big,
is a big guy.
Fuck yeah.
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 He's a really big guy. Yeah, I got you, Augusto. If you ever have any questions, just let me know. I got you. But yeah, basically the big story tonight, Zach, that I already mentioned to Chris, and probably I will beat it like a dead horse before the end of the night,
Shamaroon.
is Mitaki Yumi, who's sitting at 6-0, trying to get to 13 wins for his Ozeki promotion, is taking on Tamawashi, who defeated the Yokozuna last night.
Yes, I know Tom. Okay, yeah. I'm a big fan of this.
So, and Mitaki Yumi has a ridiculous advantage in their rivalry, 25-3.
El Guso says, "Nah, this is Jimmy Hart if he didn't find cocaine." It's fun. You gotta understand.
Like
you gotta understand, Hulk Hogan.
Tree Dad never left.
You gotta understand, Hulk Hogan. Fucking Jimmy Hart. Also, if you guys are not following already, check out Zach Petrovich Comedy on Instagram at Zach Petrovich Comedy. We have a bunch of sketches and fun shit like that, and but you can also find all the CHANKO updates right there. We're gonna start a CHANKO Instagram soon, but for now we're gonna use mine as the proxy. You can also go and follow Rare Air Live Productions, and that'll also give you some updates. And give us a like on the video. Subscribe to CHANKO here on YouTube. Thanks so much for joining us. We are going to be doing Top Division. We're not quite there yet. It looks like Abama's taking a break. Looks like they're all having a cigarette out front on their porch too. So, good to know.
Is that what that means? Is that like standby?
You so pie-eyed. What the fuck is that? What does pie-eyed mean?
It's like large. Round-eyed.
Round-eyed?
Yes.
That's likable in Japan. Shit. So we're gonna be doing it though. We're gonna be having a good time. Glad to have Neil back. As much as my character shouldn't be saying it. I am glad to have Neil.
Glad to be back, man. Thank you.
No, I missed you last. I was glad we got you for the post show last night. Oh, post show.
That was key.
And dude, what a big night last night, though. I mean, like, let's talk about that. Fucking Terunofuji getting his ass handed to him.
Yeah, he definitely was soundly defeated last night, which
very quickly, big shout out to a first time viewer tonight. Big sexy music coming in, hanking out. Yo, lads, Sumo Stu and Chris Sumo have been really helpful in learning about Sumo. Only started watching live September. Awesome, man. I'm glad that you're a new fan. I was a new fan at one, I if it wasn't for, no, he's not talking about Chris Sumo. Oh yeah, don't listen to Chris Sumo. Apparently, is what Ike's saying.
No, is that my new name?
No,
you definitely can. You definitely can. Just take some of the stuff he says with a grain of salt.
Yeah,
he
listen to us.
He can be a little goofy.
We're the best.
He has good information. I love Sumo Stu. Her channel's really good. Her channel is really, really good.
CHANKO. Whoa.
I was actually going to recommend her channel a little bit.
Who is this Japanese Anderson Cooper on the right?
I have no idea. I love his hair.
I mean, that's Japanese Anderson Cooper.
Oh, jeez.
I absolutely love his hair.
Yoshi Cooperu. I smell drama.
Tell us the juicy details, Neil.
Neil, what is in fact the deal, Neil?
Well, me and Brendan just kind of have an opinion of Chris that he's a little bit of like a kind of like a tabloid reporter.
Is that the guy
but
that like hides in the
Sumo
trash
edition.
cans and like
He's hiding in like alleyways near like stables, and he's like very.
There's no way to tell from his inflection whether he's just completely making something up and he thinks you get it, or if it's actual information. And there's literally
Correct.
no way. And I watched a bunch of his stuff, and some of it is like, okay, he's like reading from a newspaper. You can kind of trust that. But like 90% of what Chris Gould says is just like nonsense.
Conjecture entirely.
Completely,
Like,
he's fucking lost in his own sauce.
he's lost in his own sauce. That's the best way to
The
put it.
footage is good,
I
though.
think he can have really good and interesting information, but some of the stuff he says, he's just like, no one's gonna know that I'm like just exaggerating a bit if I
How
put a
could they
little
know?
more of a spin on this. So he does.
Yeah, he's
And
like,
that's
and Teruno
basically-
Fuji thought to himself, "Oh
Okay.
boy, how am I gonna do this?" And it's
Yeah.
get the hat. Yeah, you've branded
So,
yourself
like,
with the hat tonight.
That's
Get the fucking
basically
hat.
my point on Chris. A lot of the like sumo blogs and stuff feel somewhat similarly, but also still reference him as a good source of information because he is. He is a good source of information. He's an on-the-ground English reporter in Japan trying to report on sumo. I
But
mean,
they won't
that's
even let him
I mean,
in.
I'm gonna be honest. He wishes he was as cool as fucking us.
Sumo doesn't want him, and neither do I. Although some of his footage is pretty good.
The lid is back.
yeah, his footage is good. Like, I have no problem at all with Chris Gould. I just think he's a little over the top, let's say, and
I think
maybe a
he's
little
very
bit
misleading.
Of a little bit of a truth expander.
Truth expander.
Chris, I'm gonna try to find a different feed.
Yeah, let us know.
No, I don't care. I'll say it. I want the smoke. Sometimes
Want the smoke?
I want the smoke. I'll take Chris Gould in a fucking fist fight. I beat the fuck out of everyone.
I'll take him in a sumo trivia.
Fuck
I don't care.
Fuck everything. I want Murray Johnson in the ring. I'll break that son of a bitch.
The face and the heel coming together.
Ooh,
I
feel like it's the mega powers, and they're
Murray's got the
brother.
that I like.
What'd you say?
I'm so lightheaded after doing that.
Me too.
Cardio machine.
What'd you say, Murray Johnson?
Stinky finger. I'll give you one.
I just like Murray kind of.
Yeah, you would.
I don't have any issues with Murray.
I don't like anyone that's doing our job. I think
Murray's a little cynical and dry.
I'll fight them all. And then Raj.
Well, Murray.
What a liar.
definitely
Not
cynical,
Indian.
for
We
sure.
found out.
No, I'm pretty sure he is.
He looks so Japanese.
His name is Raja Pradhan.
But he looks
There's
so
no way.
Japanese. Like, now that we've seen him,
It's probably the haircut and the suit.
and like, do you think they're doing like facial fucking changes, like to make him look more Japanese?
I wouldn't put it past Japan to like beauty filter, but to Japanize their talking
Japanize
heads.
to Japanize? Oh, I thought you said jeopardize and you like fucked up.
I don't know. There could be a better way to say it. Nihanja size.
The Japanization.
Nishigigi. Is that close?
Are they about to have the first bout?
Nishikigi. That's right.
That's
Yeah,
pretty
they're
close.
setting it up. Nishikigi, I love. He used to be in top division.
I'm gonna
and
take Koteko on this
I
one.
think it means like something like pine needle blossom.
Fish those dollars out.
And then this is Kotoeko here on screen now in the pink belt.
Am I 3? I am 3, right? I just want to be able to be like this far away and then pick me
There
up.
are no Chanko champs in this
Echo
fight.
trying to right his
No, I know. I just
Sumo.
yeah.
peril that he's forged in the last year.
Maybe switch them too if you have to.
Try this stream. It's on. Send it to me on Instagram.
Please.
Maritime.
Boom, boom, boom.
The hat, yeah, it's my magic predictions hat. I'm gonna
I
call
found
these
one
fights.
like really good one, but it has a lot of watermarks and stuff on it.
We're gonna see what Maritime finds. I mean, our stream's usually pretty good. Did you refresh or no?
Not yet, no.
Okay.
Here we go. This is usually right around where we come and say, "Welcome, Sumo Elite."
Chanko, Chonkaholics, Chonka Maniacs, Chonk Holes.
Chonkomania has begun.
Chonkamania is running wild, baby. I am Zach Petrovich, the Serbian Sledgehammer, the heel of American Sumo commentary. I'm joined to my left, but probably to your right. No, to my left. Yeah, to your right. By Brennan, the face of American Sumo. Eichholzer. Got anything to say here before we start off, Chief?
I am champing at the bit for these fights tonight, and I'm happy to have you all here with us.
Yeah. Mustache is looking very good tonight.
Freshly groomed.
Yeah, fuck you. Anyway, to our right is producer Chris. That's my left, actually, though, to you idiots. It's producer Chris. He's the guy. He produces shit. And usually me and him talk about stuff that has nothing to do with sumo. Well,
you know what? When you said the thing about the mustache, the correct thing for me to say was, that's for the ladies.
Yeah, but you're the face, so you know. Just taking another.
I want to let you know I did see my blunder.
What about blenders?
Do we have a blender? Can we make?
Can we
wine
make
slushies?
margaritas? Yeah.
CHANKO mania is beginning.
Fan is up for first fight. We got
Koto
Koto
Eko
Eko
on the
and
left.
Nigirishi.
Nishi.
I was close. Little hugging and chugging.
Rigatoni.
Shut up.
In the green
Not
belt.
yet.
Locked up. Bad position for the smaller man, but he's been doing
Oh,
it.
grab his
Keep it up,
dick.
keep
Grab
it
his
up.
dick and
Forward
twist it.
motion.
And he's
shit,
out.
Got him. Wow. Nicely done.
Really trying to dig
Give me
himself
my
out
dollar.
of the hole from last time.
He's like,
I don't have any.
Fish him out.
They're in my coat.
All right.
Fantastic
give me a
sumo there from Koto Eko. Definitely stayed in the bout as best he could, using belt leverage to stay relevant, and then ended up getting the win. He's really trying to make up for putting the most losses in a calendar year in sumo last year, with a good start to this year.
Hey, Tan the Tit Man in the chat.
Wait, what?
Tan
the Tit
I'm glad you like what we're doing. Sumo is the greatest.
Tan the Tit Man.
And we are the
Tan,
only
thanks,
option.
dude.
You're winning the fucking
Yeah.
fucking name battle
Lamborghini
right now.
Legman, and you
Wait.
gotta have a name duel now.
Chris, would you say you have a must in this replay of Koto Eko so masterfully manipulating the belt to score the
Hard
win
fought.
over Jurio come up Nishikigi? The big storyline tonight is the Gold Star Hunter Endo is taking on Terano Fuji in the final bout of the night. Endo has the most gold stars currently, other than maybe Ichinojo. I didn't fact check that though. But the other night someone said Ichinojo's up there for Kimboshis. I'm checking that right now. He has 8. So actually, yes. Thank you, viewer. The other night, you are right.
I will say
But the
McDix is
second most gold stars would probably go to Endo, who has 7, and he'll be taking on Terano Fuji. And then the other big story is the man who put the clay on Terano Fuji last night, Tamawashi, is taking on Mitaki Yumi, who's undefeated at 6-0.
Pardon me, Neil. Pardon me, everybody. Is anyone seeing this fucking suction cup action on Kaisen? Jesus Christ!
cupping.
Right down Main
Is that the
Main
first
Street.
time you've ever seen that? Zach?
No,
That's
but I mean, like,
a
I think
lot.
it might be because he
That's way more
fell
than
on the
usual.
guy on his butt, and he might have fucking jacked
think
up
those
his
are
back.
fresh?
They are. They weren't there last night.
And that's more than usual by a lot.
He wasn't there. They're not there last night. I think he fucked his
be.
back up.
That was
Let's
a
see how he fights.
non-win, by the way. That was a win with a non-technique.
He sat on his head. He won.
No, he
No,
means
but it was a non-technique. They didn't give
Yeah,
it
when
him
you
a
win, they-
winning technique.
It was sit on his head, Oshi.
when you right. So that thing you just said, that's called a kimarite.
Yeah, I said that.
It means the winning technique. But if no one actually wins, it's a win by accidental self-loss. They call it a kinjite.
So how do you say
Kinji,
irony in
yeah.
Japan?
CHANKO!
Yeah, he definitely fucked his
Boobs
back
all
up.
day, baby. Boobs all day. Can't
Aoyama
fight.
found his sumo
Aoyama.
halfway through this
Oh,
tournament.
is he coming up lame a little, or just slow?
Maritime, did
Yeah,
you
he's
send me
probably
that?
hurt.
Maritime, please,
looked a little shook
if you
up
have
on the
another stream, send that to me in the, send me a link in the, oh, you did, cool. It's, you can't.
Don't say it on air, but
Huh? Hang on, we all have mics on. I have a mic on.
I know, I turned it off.
No.
Yes, I can hear it in my headphones.
Yeah.
Can you hear this in your headphones?
Yes, they're all pretty sensitive.
Excellent by Aoyama to catch Kaisei there and keep him high, and that was it. I mean, just pretty good. If he doesn't keep him high there and Kaisei gets on the belt, it's almost assuredly a Kaisei win. So. Brendan, I'm gonna go grab another water and hit the bathroom here. Next match is actually really exciting though, so I'm gonna try to get back.
Hardcore.
Kotonowaka and Oho. So this is the first match of the night that has something on the line because it's Neil's Chanko champ, Oho. He's got 4 wins so far and he's looking for a 5th. But he's got to go through, pardon me, Kotonowaka, and they've never fought before. So who knows what to expect. Oho has not blown me away. He seems like he's just sort of a bulldog. Can we get less of the stream? Oh, I see. I forgot. Thanks, guys. Oho, Kotonowaka. Battle of 4 and 4s tonight. Like to take a moment to thank our sponsors: Andy Cap's Hot Fries, PBS, Arizona Pants, Water, the Nation of Colombia, and Invisibeer. Every 30 rack of Invisibeer comes with a solution that removes unwanted lipstick stains from your collar. For a limited time while supplies last. It's a promotion. So check it out. Go to www.buymeacupofcoffee.com.
70 cents, yeah, I know. Oh, if we got off your Wi-Fi, do you think it would?
What was his name? Sean something? Tonight's, yeah.
Is there any way
on our screen, he would be on a different timing than us. It would actually make him look better because his fans.
If we didn't have to mirror it, I think that'd be
Because then I don't get that.
Is there any way he can just watch Carlos in on his phone?
He was, but I think it was slightly different than ours.
Excellent. I made it back.
Text him and ask him.
These guys have never fought. Kotonowaka versus Oho, same record, both young guns in the game.
Sorry, Neil, just hold this down for a second. We're trying to figure something out.
Cool. Kotonowaka, pretty much a jack of all trades, wins by many different techniques. Oho, pusher, thruster. They're in hard. Oho gets slapped down because he overextends himself trying to push out Kotonowaka. Kotonowaka wins. He's having one of his better tournaments in recent memory.
Demon voice?
Not by putting my mic on.
No, that's my mic.
Oh.
My mic's on. Get a metal pipe and chain stand at the back of the subscribe button's knees. Subscribe to CHANKO. CHANKO. That is so fun.
That's
Noises.
Kind of have a little fun with the stupid thing here. Paid for the extra sound effects.
I'm trying to come up with crazy ways to say hit the subscribe button.
Oh wait, can I get that again one more time?
It's on there.
Just like this?
Yeah.
Sponsored in part by maple syrup.
Turn yours all the way up. All the way.
And the Arthur Viding Davis Foundation.
Fucked you.
Let's see
Loser.
here. Is it
What
a
do we
little?
got?
Is it a little better if I don't have us on?
Oh, wait, so who just won? Kotonowaka?
Kotonowaka won.
So Oho lost,
Oho
probably.
overextended.
I see. So no win for Neil's Chanko champs.
Sadly not.
Yeah, well, you know.
it gotta be?
Yeah, you know what, Neil? I
So
think,
hard.
I think it's time for.
It's sad that I'm still basically in first place picking just people I thought were fun picks and not people I actually
Hey, keep
thought
talking
were going to
shit.
do well.
Keep talking shit. The more they talk shit, the harder
I
they
am,
fall
I'm
under
talking.
my fucking boot. I swear to God, Neil. I know you know more than me. Just whoa, is that beautiful stranger?
Shut the fuck up.
I
looked.
I know.
Please excuse Zach.
My dear
here.
Aunt
Anybody
Sally.
That's a woman. He overreacts immediately.
Oh, I'm sorry. I enjoy the female form. You know.
Oh, cool.
Don't we all? But some can keep our composure better than others. What's the next match?
I like.
Slid right off.
You know what? You know what it is. Let's let's just let's
Looks
get-
like we're coming up on
I'm just fucking
Yutakayama
begging.
versus Wakamoto
just
Haru.
fucking with me, huh? You just fucking with me.
They've met once, and Yutakayama won.
I'm already driving to Syracuse still.
I would have picked their grandfathers fought 26 times. Taiho won 22, Koto Zakura won 4. Stole this comment from another stream. Vincent, thank you. That's extremely interesting. I guess Oho thought Taiho won way too much, so he throw the Koto Zakura camp another win there.
Very quickly, MMA Maritimes. We are keeping a tally, and me and Brendan are tied for last. Neil is kicking our ass, so that's where this drama's
I
coming.
think he means of times when you get distracted by a woman.
No, good luck.
Do shots,
You're gonna-
and then we'll all die.
You're gonna run
My
it.
picks Maritimes
There
were
she is!
Oho, Teritsuyoshi, and Mitaki Yumi because I like Teritsuyoshi and Mitaki Yumi a lot, and I thought Oho would be a fun, interesting pick since he was the first time.
He's pretty bulky.
Yeah. It was on
Okay, so here we got Wakamoto Haru against Yutakayama. They've met once in Juryo. Yutakayama was the winner. Yutakayama looking a little more lively and rangy than in
That's the only thing we can't.
recent memory, to be honest.
Yeah. He's doing some more of that stuff I wanted him to do when he first showed up.
Nicely done, sir.
Nice. That's a friend
Yeah,
voice
because
this
he
time.
was originally, when he first got in the top division, looked pretty good.
Yeah, I thought he was comparable to Asanoyama.
It seemed like he could be, but that was quickly.
And we'll never know why, because I don't think it's necessarily a skill problem.
Question: Have we ever asked why it is salt that cleanses the ring? Because I've never been cleaned by salt. Like usually when I taste salty, it's because
ghosts, like
You would
Ghost
be
Soul
if
Circle.
you were.
Oh
dead in
yeah, I
Egypt.
guess salt is like a thing. I figured they would throw more rice because like it's
Well, the bales are made out of rice.
Well, I
hay.
feel like it's a more like salt.
Mythology
was
wise, salt is always said to have kind of a cleansing
Islandation.
property,
Do you think that has-
a magic to it.
Do you think that has anything to do with the fact that like wars were fought over salt?
Timbuktu.
I
Yeah.
think it definitely has
Yeah,
a
well-
fact to do with salt could like disinfect wounds and shit.
Oh yeah, saltpeter. all
It's
that shit.
the whole
Yeah,
thing's a
definitely.
fertility ritual.
Fans up,
And we're fighting.
Chanko. We got a good
Yutakayama's
over under
into the
going
left
on,
hand.
and we got a belt grip.
Yeah.
Yutakayama
Good
with the
push, and yeah.
Dariotsu, and it's not enough.
Thanks for coming out, bitch.
It's basically salt is a preservative,
City.
And so the clay is from the river, and then the rice is the food source that they feed to the big boys, and then the salt is a preservative.
Didn't
so,
they like dry mummies out with salt too? in some
well,
form or
not the Japanese.
I'll dry
No, not
you.
the
We're talking
Japanese, I
about
meant
the
mummy,
sumo.
like, in
They
Egypt.
use the
Dried
whole
your
thing.
mummy out with salt.
The whole ritual of them clamoring against each other is to get the gods' attention. And when the gods look down and see the wrestling, they want them to see valuable resources to the Japanese people, like clay, rice, and salt. And then the gods will say, "Oh, you like that? I'll give you more of that."
I give you more of that. You like the juice?
So you get the
Resident
biggest guys you can.
historian.
Yeah.
Brendan Eichels or everybody.
I love
You
the
aren't,
history of sumo.
you aren't a heretic.
Make
are
it
you?
happen. Ike, make it happen.
No, I worship Satan like I'm like a good boy.
Chanko.
Hey,
Here we go.
hey, hey.
Oh.
It's Chiyomaru.
Chiyomaru, that's
Ooh,
right.
Chris with a name drop.
Yeah, that's one of his boys. That's why he got him.
Chris is
Well, we do make-
indoctrinated into the
Is
sumo
that Mucinex
brotherhood
too?
now, dude.
Yeah, it
He's
is.
like he
It's
sees
Mucinex, yeah.
Chiyomaru, he clicks like.
So
Yeah.
that's Mucinex.
We got him. We what do they say? Proselytized him.
He walks into the dojo and he's like, "Oh, it looks like a nice place. I think I'm gonna stick around."
Nice doyo. I think I'll move in.
I guess if you have.
That's how Jesus also gets into your heart.
Tsurugisho is facing
I feel like
Chiyomaru.
that's a joke only for
10-6 record.
If you don't know,
Yeah, in
Chiyomaru.
favor of Sugagisho. I can't
Yeah.
believe that, but
Should be a
this
good
is a
fight.
different Chiyomaru this tournament. This
he
man
looks hot.
schmoving.
oh man, she's cross-eyed.
I see
never
him winning
realized.
too. I would be shocked if Chiyomaru didn't win. I know what the head-to-head says, but given the narrative of this
Hungry, I should've
tournament,
ordered a pizza.
Oh, I would have killed for a pizza.
Chiyomaru's
Just
been
slow,
looking
let's do
like
this.
a dime piece, dude. He's looking like he could win 10.
I don't really need one.
yeah, I think so too.
Want a pizza?
I want a pizza.
Just get one. Just get one though. Don't do
see what's
like
open.
the Uncle Zach order
No,
where
no,
you get
no.
like 7 pizzas and no one eats it.
That's not true.
No, I know. You know what I'm saying.
So it's
I
like
have,
we doing lava cakes. What are we doing for dessert? I'm like, just get the pizza.
I've never ordered just one thing. It's not. Oh
Chio
wait,
belly
hey,
time,
Demon Slayer,
his
drink bitch.
roundness.
Slayer.
Yes, his royal roundness is going to grace us with his presence. And Maritime's dropping some lore in the chat. Good shit.
No, I just wanted to cheers you, you cunt. Did I say cunt? Is cunt allowed?
Yeah.
Okay, cunt's allowed. Okay.
No, I'm.
Call Dom. Fuck, are you retarded? Dom. Oh god, I didn't mean that. But Domino. Brandon doesn't like that word, and I'm trying to get it out of my jargon. I'm stupid. But anyway, Domino's. No, we're in New York City. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we live
There's
in
a
the
reason.
home
There's
of
kind of a reason I said
the
what I said.
global
But
nexus point of all pizza
Yeah,
culture.
But there's some places where Domino's is the best.
you say it into a
versus, like,
mic because no one can hear what the fuck. You're
Yeah, I don't know where you're from, but
There's some places where Domino, like if you have to get the fast food pizzas,
Yeah, like
Domino's is the
Canada.
best one.
there's
You know what I
Italian
mean?
people making pizza
No, I mean, like,
in their
there's, like,
kitchen
some
and
people
then
have to get
selling it
Papa
out the
John's,
front
it's like
of their
huge.
house.
We
as a
do
pizza
that in our
shop.
kitchen.
That's what I'm saying, and they're open now.
Wait,
So
do
we have
we have dough and cheese? Oh, I was gonna say I make
What the fuck?
We don't get many options, Maritime said.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Once again, sorry for the slur.
We got too much pizza.
Okay,
I
we
think
may
people
have-
forget
we
we're in
may
New York
have some-
sometimes.
Yeah, we have some open places.
Retro.
If there's one thing we can go head to head with anybody on, it's pizza per capita.
2:40 in the morning, 2:29.
Chino sucks.
I got Vidali's recently. They were okay.
All right, I got
I've had them
Chiyomaru
before,
here.
they're pretty good.
Me too.
Chanko.
Come on, Chiyomaru.
Oh,
Damn it! Come on.
he's still in. He's still in.
Dancing all day. Oh,
Man, I thought he might have a
man.
chance. but
Maritime. I
bad.
found the other guy's sock.
Son of
It's
bitch.
on Chiyomaru's right foot.
Son of bitch.
Yeah.
No, really, that was.
You know what? No, I
Unfortunate.
actually probably wouldn't mind not having so many pizza options because I
Yeah.
don't actually even really like pizza. I'm a heathen. I'm a New Yorker who doesn't
you-
give a shit about pizza. It's
and
all
you
the same
call
to me.
yourself an American. You gotta get.
I'm not about this guy right now.
Brendan loves like gas station food, like the
Yeah,
grimiest
This
thing
is
can
also the
get.
guy that
He's
made
in.
fun of me for doing a bang bang at a fucking Sonic. I ate Sonic for breakfast, drove 2.5 hours down the road, found him at a hotel, and he goes, "All right, let's get back on the road." I'm like, "Yo, but there's a Sonic next to your hotel." And he's like, you just had Sonic. I was like, yeah, 2 hours ago. And I went and got more Sonic because we don't get that a lot out here. But he'll eat fucking a whole roller grill just by himself. As long as there's no beef involved.
No, actually, I'll eat the
forget
microwavable.
what we were doing, but we were like
the gas
going
station
to
food,
an
I'll stand by.
activity where
It
there
does
was
get it
going
done.
to be food available. And
Like
we had to
7-Eleven.
stop at a gas station so he could get a hot dog. We pulled into the spot to get gas, didn't get gas. He purchased a hot dog, stayed out
Was
of
it
the
a
vehicle,
7-Eleven though?
consumed the hot dog, then drove us to our destination.
Was it a 7-Eleven though?
No! It was
now
like
I can't.
Mobile,
It was a
dude.
Speedway.
It was
I can't
like a
even- I can't
even-
mobile. It was like a mobile.
It's not a
on
big
the
bite. I'm
run.
not about it. I've eaten those things like cold off the grill.
It
I
was
in
also
what-
a Big AZ bacon burger. It was at a Speedway.
Big
I
ass.
remember.
They're big ass burgers.
I know.
Sorry, Willie. Willie
Yes,
and Maritimes.
sorry for making you hungry.
I'm not trying to make people
AK
hungry.
Willie came on last time.
Maritimes
Dude, I
is
got the
with
good
gas
chicken
station
fingers,
hot
$8.
dogs too, Brendan.
That's the kind of cousin Brendan is. Shows up at your house. Hey man, we're partying.
With the chicken strips.
I don't know this place.
Dude, Gino's is fine.
I've never had it. I'll go with it.
Gino's is fine.
It's a big fucking risk.
It's
Hometown
fine.
New Yorker. I don't know. I don't know this pizza place yet.
No one wants to admit they ate 8 cans of ravioli Maritime, okay?
I yet to even get the cottage cheese.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I mean, till I was like
It's a brewing.
16, all I ate was Chef Boyardee micro ravioli.
And that's
'cause I
why
didn't
we're
have
fucking
taste buds.
different, okay? That's...
I go for ravioli right now.
My mother would never let Chef Boyardee in the house. If we even looked at it at the store, she'd be like, what the hell is wrong with you?
We used to call my grandpa Chef Boyle Boy.
You had nicer,
That's
You had a
amazing.
nicer family, apparently.
He was fun.
I remember someone asked for fucking Hunt's ketchup one time at our house, and they weren't allowed to hang out with my brother anymore.
Ask them firmly but politely to leave.
We have a guest
Beefaroni,
lined up
yeah,
for
this
the
guy's
show
definitely from
named
Canada. He's loving the canned ravioli talk.
That's kind of a long break in between fights. What the heck?
I know, I kind of... Yeah, what the fuck? We've never said fuck on this fucking podcast.
What the heck?
What? Jesus Christ. What, you gonna apologize to China next in Mandarin, John
Gosh
Cena?
darn it.
Get out of
What are you
here!
talking about?
It's a wrestling reference.
Leave it to Zach to bring international politics into the cast.
Chio Elvis time. No. Taka, no, don't make me
That's
cry
true.
about
Chio
Elvis,
Tairyu
though.
is the one they call Sumo Elvis. You just
Wait.
redubbed Takakeisho.
Wait, what?
That's entirely you, yeah. And we just go with it because you're excited.
But you said that
Yep,
that was...
it's Yamamoto taking on Chio Tairyu.
Chio Tairyu is
Yeah,
a...
Zach's
then I guess we can
devastated,
sing it.
dude.
I
I
guess we
never
can sing
had
it.
the
I guess
heart
we
to
can.
tell him.
Did I get...
I know.
I
Can we
never
sing it?
had the heart
Sure,
to tell
go
him.
ahead.
Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with CHANKO. And our song wasn't enough to give it to him. One,
Man, it's
2,
Yamamoto.
3.
Tonight, the meta is just get a good position, smother, and win.
What'd you say, Neil?
These are not wasting time, boy.
No, flashbangs.
It's a little different than last night. I think we
Ichi
were higher
Yamamoto heard
impact.
I said he was a punk ass.
Yeah, well, he is a punk ass. I'd fight him.
Last night had by far the
He's got
longest
mom
matches
arms.
of the tournament so far.
He's got Karen arms.
Is that true? Last night was, wait, what? The longest nights?
The longest.
Yeah,
night
that's what I
so
felt
far.
longer.
I'm fairly confident on.
Sing that song.
Oh, they've
For-
never heard us do that
Yeah,
before.
no, this is all new viewers.
We're professional musicians.
So, well, I'm not. This idiot is. But we usually sing that song for my man, Takakeisho, who is
Bobby Elvis.
that's who we call Bobby Elvis. That is my sumo Elvis. And these assholes just let me keep calling him that because I was high one night.
We like it when you're excited.
Yeah,
About
I don't
sumo.
want
I get
to
yelled
take
at when
those-
I'm excited.
Zach,
Not about
Zach,
sumo.
hold on. Whenever I've corrected you on something like this in the past, you say, you like look sad, you don't yell or talk, and then you go, Neil, you took away my one thing. That was my one thing.
So now you've taken away the last thing, Neil, and now I'm done.
I didn't take it away. That's
what he's saying. That's why he didn't.
I
took it away.
I love how you guys treat me like a kid who doesn't know Santa isn't real. Like,
They let
you
you
guys suck.
Play with the not plugged in controller.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, you're doing it.
Yeah, Zach, high score again. Good job.
You're my little buddy.
He's Elvis.
Oh my god. Geo Elvis.
It's just because he comes in at the end and it's a great time for us to sing. Now, like, I feel like we blew our load. You know?
Yeah, I'm ready to go to bed.
I'm ready to have a
Do you
cigarette.
need money for a taxi?
Yeah, I'm ready to have a cigarette and give her $200. Like,
You ever seen the South Park where she gets a shake weight and like when she finishes it like sprays on her like to cool you off and then it's like shoots change at her. It's like for
my favorite's
for a
when Randy starts taking her to Broadway because he finds out that Broadway shows are only made for girls to give you blowjobs. Which I'll tell you right now, it's not true.
I wonder if we could get them on here.
Santa's not real.
They're not busy. Wait.
Oh man, these guys are slapping. I like them. Ishira, I'll take Ishira. Obviously, he's on my team.
Yeah, he is.
Trap City, Trap
There's
City.
There's only
bitch.
one fight tonight that's actually between us,
Me and you.
Chanko fam. No, it's
Oh, you mean we're all just
Chris and
happenstancely
Denizen.
not?
Yeah,
Oh,
all
okay.
of these guys on our teams are fighting other randos tonight, except for Takanosho versus Meisei.
Well, there's a
Oh,
lot
which
of
actually is so
there are a
that's-
lot of
that's you.
naysayers out there, you know.
Yeah, so it's you versus Denizen is the only head-to-head tonight.
Me or Neil?
Yeah, you.
Oh,
Zach.
good. I'm gonna crush her or him, whoever the fuck it is. I just assume.
I'll crush it.
It seems like a really smart name, so it's like it's probably probably a chick.
2-2 head to
Maritime's
between
doing a
these
dab
guys.
because he sent a little man doing a dab.
All right,
Here,
Thank you.
yeah.
I got so far every prediction has been
Oh,
wrong,
actually,
but
no,
I
yeah,
got
make me a high
Ishira
octane. Make me a
making
high octane.
Aqua fall over in a silly manner.
Cover my mic, you son of a bitch. That's not even gonna change it. I can still hear it.
Oh, so you have to move your head away.
I'm fucking Tazon Day trained me on mics. Chocolate rain.
False start.
They heard it. They got like, wait, what the fuck?
Welcome to Chanko, the
Yeah.
content that's free. Doing what it
Also,
takes.
Fans up. As I said, I'm taking Ishiro, obviously. Chanko. Oh, little armbar
Whoa,
action.
crazy.
And
With the-
outside sweep. Fantastic technique. Big fan of the big guy with the little
Bars the
ear.
arm.
like a
It's the
scorpion.
sweep.
That's like Kakuri.
Excellent
Did
outside
make
sweep.
Aqua fall over in a silly manner.
Kakuri.
Excellent outside sweep. When they fall, I love it. I mean, I want to see guys fucking get hurt.
The ex-Yokozuna Kakuri
Wait,
did
where's-
that to
where's
Chiyotairyu
Tochi?
one time and sent him flying.
Is Toji out?
I have a gif of it. No, he just hasn't fought yet.
Okay. He usually is early, that's why.
Bochi, no.
It's still pretty early.
Yeah.
Tabs in the chat, boys. Start heating up. That's what I'm talking about.
He's actually next. Tochinoshin against Miyogiryu.
Good. Tochinoshin, our boy, our favorite, our man of the hour, too sweet to be sour. And apparently, I'm sufficiently charged. Thank you, Apple.
16-12 lifetime in favor of Myogiru.
Yeah, Tochi's gonna wipe the fucking floor with him. Tell you right now, Tochi gets in a fight with a hurricane. You know who wins? Tochi. Tell you what, though, it was a trick question. Hurricane's name's Hurricane Tochi.
Okay. You know what? Okay. All right.
This just in, Zach is such a Tochi fanboy, he's been elected to cut his top knot at his retirement ceremony, coming soon to a dojo near you.
You know, Neil, you're just jealous because no one fucking wants you to touch their knot.
Tochi Pepperoni is right. No one wants to touch your knot.
When does the ref come in with the steel chair? Neil came in with the steel chair last night during the chant. It was awesome. And here he comes, running down the runway. Oh my God! Yo, you is that girl 18, Brendan?
Is that goat 18?
Hey, don't tell him about the goat.
Did that dog consent to that? Hey, Brendan, while you're off camera.
Tochi Pepperoni, our Lord and Savior. In the name of the Toch, in the name of the E, in the name of the Pep, and the Re.
Roni.
The real San Francisco.
Whose fucking side are you on, Chris?
I just jumped in. I don't know what the fuck we're talking about here.
Neither do we. I'm hungies.
It's on its way.
You want some of this?
No.
That'll get you fucking going.
Yeah.
Cheers.
If that isn't fucking firewater,
We made it.
I don't
This is
know
a week.
what
It's
is.
7 casts in a row tonight.
Bro, I don't know
Cheers,
about you.
Neil.
yet. Tochi,
Neil.
coming in strong. Just such a fucking...
Good job holding it down, boys.
Dude, Tochi's our man.
We love it.
Big fan.
We live for this.
He's looking good, too. He's not too, like, mummied up. And this guy looks like he's sleeping, so...
Hallelujah.
Come on, it's a big fight.
So their head-to-head here
They've stayed the same.
is 10 to 12. So they've seen each other.
I'm not talking...
Oh, no. 16 to 12.
Bring it down.
They've
It's a
met
fight.
many, many times, and Miyogiryu has the edge.
Yeah, I'm not left-handed.
Not surprising.
Yeah, he's the kind of guy that could blitz Tochi.
We need a 6.
Yes.
That's like always
exactly
This many
there.
tray
what I
tables
think,
exist
too.
in the fucking modern era. We're like all on TV trays from the 70s, by the way, guys. The entire production is TV trays and stools.
Which is funny.
One of
'cause
them is
I
just
have
a mobile
whole
mouse pad with a whole
ass
computer on it.
studio, but we can't use it at this time of the evening. So
Yeah, because, you know, the gods that be...
that makes it sound like I live with my parents.
Get the door, it's Yonkers' finest. Yonkers? What kind of assholes do you think we are? We live in the real city. Yonkers is not in the city. Oh, Maritime. Do some research. Look at a globe. And then throw it at someone you love, okay? Then you'll realize what being a New Yorker is about.
Unless it's a reference to something that we
Yeah,
don't get.
yeah,
and
what's
then we're
Yonkers?
not going to stop yelling because that means we lost the fight.
And we
Gentlemen.
love you very
All right,
much.
fans up.
Knuckle
CHANKO.
down.
Okay, he's got an okay position. He's a little off
He
balance.
needs that hand on the
He
belt.
needs to
or
get it
he's like-
under. Yeah. He's working for the
Yeah, he's
overhook.
going-
Working
Does
for
he
the
have
overhook.
that
Left
hand
hand.
control though? On the
He's working for the overhook. He's got the
He
belt
doesn't
control.
want to
Now
let
he
the other
has it.
guy get the belt
They
because that's
both
his
do.
bad leg.
Yeah, well,
Now,
that's why they go that
Miyogiryu is
side.
keeping it on the bad
Yeah,
leg,
come on.
surely on purpose.
But if you pivot on the bag leg, you
Oh,
might
he
do
just
that.
full
There we go.
on,
but
Hug and
he's
chug.
gonna
He just
get
Picks
when
him
they
up.
come into him.
oh my
Good night,
god!
Irene.
Oh man,
no,
that
he's
was
gonna
a
be sure,
pretty
right?
hard fall.
What happened?
That was
They went out
pretty
at the
close
same
to
time,
call.
basically.
No, do you think it's gonna be this guy's arm hitting or Tochi landing?
That's the big
Fuck!
question.
I mean, that was I did not expect.
They're
going
gonna
to
call
go
that
way.
back. They're gonna call it back.
It
No,
would be fair
there's
to
no Mono
probably.
E. He's
They're
just,
not. No one's standing up
but I didn't see which way the fan went when they went down.
to Tochi.
I just-
Oh, good.
Really?
I don't give a
buddy.
shit.
Holler.
Hey,
I mean, that
fucking-
ending was.
Excuse me.
Wow, that looked like it was
Mark.
worth another look, but maybe on the replay it'll be a
Yeah.
little more.
I think he
obvious.
was out. I think he was definitely out.
I mean, it was. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. That
Tochi
bit
won
of a
that.
curveball to finish.
Wasn't
there.
super clean, but it was a great win.
Did he get hurt? It looks like
That
Perhaps.
that took a lot out of him. Yeah.
that was a big fall from a.
Yeah, like 2 ribs. He's from Georgia.
You know, and he's doing a really good job protecting his right side, though. I will say, like overall in this tournament, because guys go for it. You know what I mean? They look for the
Oh,
weakness,
yeah.
they go for it, and he's done a really good job beefing up that defense. And I think he's probably done. Like, I mean, he looks a little more muscular this tournament than usual, like back wise and like overall like upper body.
Yeah,
Like, I mean, his ass still looks like a tub of cottage cheese, but I mean, like, you know, he's the Georgian fucking bear. We're all about him, baby.
I mean, he did just carry him.
And he
to
was
the edge
pretty.
Of the,
The
veil.
guy was pretty bail. Well, it's the
But that
heel
was
hit.
just
the heel
good.
hit. The heel came out.
Oh,
The
the
heel.
heel came
It's
over.
the
Yep,
heel.
It was the heel.
It's the heel.
Yeah, because you got to figure
But
that was a
I'll
good
tell you what,
attempt, though.
Tochi just Tochi just sacrificed probably his health for the rest of the fucking tournament, though. That might be. I mean, unless he fucking.
Look how he's breathing. Even he took a
That yeah.
big fall.
Fucking.
Well, he's gonna need a couple more wins.
Tochi took a tumble. Shout out to David Rubin. Yes, it was close. Thanks for joining the chat. If you guys are in the lobby and you're watching us fucking do our thing, pop into that chat. Why are you puking? Why? Because I fucking picked my nose?
Our community has been fantastic the last few days of his birth.
Why are you puking? Pick my nose? What?
Everyone's been very kind and fun.
Cheese ass. Yeah, that is pretty gross.
Some are extreme experts on sumo. Some are just trying to learn. Others are just here to have a good time.
Neil, what'd you say?
I was just praising our chatter community. I think everyone's been really nice. Like, I know Zach said, if you're in the stream, pop in the chat, and that can be intimidating for a lot of people. I know myself, I don't usually like joining chats.
Well, you don't have to, but I mean, we'd love to hear from you. That's all.
Stuff like that. But ours has been very nice. Everybody's been very kind and answers questions and says nice things.
I'd like to see you guys start fighting in the chat. Be as toxic as humanly possible. That's what I like.
No, don't listen to Zach. Please, God.
They're pretty self-regulating.
If you're part of the SWO, the Sledge World Order, you're going to be fucking toxic.
Deathmatch.
Toxic.
It's over.
If the moment came, it's now since gone.
Did you call the pizza?
Yeah.
Just one, right?
Yeah.
Large?
Yeah. I should have gotten one extra small one.
And you got Timbits?
A large.
Yeah. Did you get a double with some Timbits there, bud?
You got licorice, obviously,
Dude,
and Doritos.
I had a decent. What's up now?
I'm doing.
I would
baked.
eat. I'd eat that, but I don't think pizza place mess with that. I gotta call the deli for that.
Pink popcorn, candy,
separate situation.
lots of water, tons of water, and Funyuns.
Yeah.
I can confirm AJ probably can do bigger dabs than everybody. He's challenging.
Tony Pepperoni has challenged our Canadian constituents to a dab off.
I gotta say,
we gotta have
like
them on the stream sometime.
But that was some of the best wordplay you've done on this podcast.
Thank you. I felt like I was on Tripping the Light Fantastic when I delivered that sentence.
Just crushing it. I know now that I've mentioned it, it kind of took the piss out of you a little bit.
Suddenly, I've awakened to Brendan's prowess as a thespian.
So we're going to have Tsuyoshi on the left, whereas Shimanumi on the right. They're both 3-3. It's a 9-4 head-to-head in favor of Shimanumi historically. Tsuyoshi has looked very middling at times this tournament. I don't know, peaks and valleys.
It figures that Shimanumi beats him most times.
Yeah.
Because just the size differential, but Tsuyoshi could do it. I can see. I mean, that's where that whatever 6 wins that he did get come from.
Yeah, 4. I think 4 to 9.
Last night at 4:30 in the morning.
This has been a weird tournament for him though, so it should be a good fight. I like when guys know each other.
Just weird stuff recently. He just goes for tricky stuff every time, and I feel like he has a good enough initial charge and can just drive through with speed and power that he could get wins that way.
Yeah,
but he never does it
until
anymore.
He starts losing, though. That's like
yeah, exactly. Oh, it's
basically a non-issue.
Okay.
Big Salt. That's about that's a $500 fucking bag right there.
Front row like a Gallagher show.
Now in they tried to do sumo in Colombia, but everyone died.
something vaccination.
No, it was a cocaine joke.
Oh!
God, I hate you so much.
So what do we have here? What are we talking about here?
Come on, make it snow, dummy.
3-3 and 3-3 with
there
the orange belt. Shimanumi having the advantage, and they're all time.
False start. Night of false starts. Must be the full moon.
Dude, Tsuyoshi just looked right at him and basically pointed at him.
Coming for
all right,
you.
I will say.
He's like, yeah, I'm sorry.
You always say,
I will
say,
fault.
like you've been denying to comment up until now. And you're like, however, I will, I've been quiet
now,
until
boy.
now.
Now, boy. No. Say, boy.
All right.
Fucking Foghorn Leghorn. Left guy.
Oh. Little headbutt, maybe.
He's staying low, straight ahead sumo, kind of like what Neil wants him to do.
sliding.
He's getting
But he
raised
can't
up,
figure
though.
it out.
Slippy Toshi.
Slide on the salt.
Can't get them.
no.
Whoa! Blew past
Oh.
him.
To the other side.
All right, well,
Not bad.
dollars back in
He
your
probably got Olayed.
Tony Montana. Tony Montana.
Not good, not good.
I love how they superimpose this guy like he's standing on the toy hill.
He's really
He's like,
little.
and now, this is what happened. So
Good sumo by Shimanumi, though.
yes,
Well,
I think it was more bad sumo by
yeah,
his
his
counterpart.
fundamentals
I mean,
were
his
basically
feet were
there. I
slipping
didn't
in
see the
the
moment
dirt.
of.
Not real. I don't think it was necessarily bad. He tried to stay low and fast, but he just got totally received the whole time.
Chris,
It's a
I'll show you
size
what's wrong with this.
difference.
Bring the intern in. You know that intern we have in a diaper? Just bring him in. I'm gonna beat the fuck out of him. That's what they do on fucking.
Sometimes he
NHK.
does that, yeah. Oh yeah, he just got around the
Oh, yeah,
side
he
and
just
hauled him.
whipped him
It's
around.
it's a weight thing.
Extra grip or extra
Yeah.
slip? I think it's extra slip. Maritime. That much salt. I
Yeah.
think the big salt creates extra slip.
I've been asking this question rhetorically throughout the whole thing because I couldn't figure it out. I don't
Well,
think
we've kind of gone back and forth on it a lot, Chris. But I
It
also
looks like it would loosen it up. It's like gravel, right? Like it's rock
Good
salt.
pull
Isn't it?
by
Or
Shimanumi
is it
there.
like-
Very good pull by Shimanumi.
yeah, true.
That's one way to do it.
I do believe our pizza has arrived.
Yeah, they're not so subtle.
Could be.
Well, what are they supposed to fucking lightly tic tac your door?
April, the salt is part of a ring purification ritual tied to the ancient art of Shinto religion and like crop production and
No, we've
getting
already-
natural
Yeah, you
resources
just
from the
asked
gods.
No, he said would that much salt.
Oh yes. So what's the salt?
Oh, AJ. Oh, this is. Oh, sorry, AJ. You weren't here for that. That's my bad. I'm being a dick. But that's kind of my
maybe
thing.
he's
so.
taking the piss out of us.
What's the salt for?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, AJ could just be trying to get us to say the same
He's
thing again.
trolling
That'd be
us.
like a very
I wouldn't put it
AJ
past
I
him.
kind of hope he is, because that means that he's on my team.
3-3, three wins, 3 losses for both
Pokemon,
of these
drink
guys.
it.
Sadnaumi plays
It's just the one banner for this fight.
Kobizaru 1-1.
Oh, so
I got any more
it's another
people-
one of these like
I got any more dog-
tiebreakers.
I got any more dorks in this fight?
For the rest of the night. You've got Takanosho left to fight. Yeah,
And I done pretty good tonight.
yeah, you did pretty good.
2 for 2.
Yeah. Wait, did Tochinoshin win? Yeah, he did. Fuck
Fucking
yeah.
destroyed.
That puts him at 3 finally, right? Bunch of fights left to come though. Here on Chanko Vision.
I feel like Tobizaru is about to get thrown. That's what my gut is telling me.
Could be. Sadanumi has thrown people this tournament, and Tobizaru is known for winding up in the audience, so I think that's a safe bet, Mr. Deal.
Why wouldn't you tip on the ass?
No, AJ, we appreciate the question. You're fine. You didn't joke too much. We love the amount of
No, you
joking
joke too
that
much,
you
you
do.
dumb fuck.
No,
How
he means
dare
we
you.
can't tell if he's kidding or not, because he jokes
Yeah,
too much.
yeah, I know.
You keep doing your thing, Pepperoni. All right? I believe in Tony Pepperoni.
The whole thing is about like getting the ghosts out and putting them back in, and like moving the spirits around and stuff for
Yeah.
like prosperity.
Hey, Brandon, do you remember reading Rainbow?
I do. That's not it though. That's Jordan.
Hey, Brandon, you remember reading Rainbow though?
I think probably Tim Burton is really proud of LeVar.
Why?
Burton? I don't know. His brother did a lot for literacy,
LeVar Burton? What are
and
you
Tim
doing?
Burton.
Why would? What are you doing here?
Because it's his son.
Is this like how Is this like how Frank Sinatra voices Goofy?
Geordie LaForge, baby. That's right.
I can't believe we convinced him of that.
Lots of conjecture here before the match. They're trying to burn time. Everything's been moving
So are
very
we.
fast.
What do we got?
We just want to say really quietly, because Chris can't hear me right now. We convinced him that Goofy is voiced. Goofy, the character, the Disney character, is voiced by Frank Sinatra. And he totally believed it last night. It's possibly one of the funniest things in the world.
And
So
he was
fuck
like,
with him in
huh.
the chat. Fuck with him in the chat hardcore.
That's neat. You know?
I just really love. Wait, Jordy's gonna be the next Alex Trebek. Tony Pepperoni, I've had the
Take a look inside a book.
The Reading Rainbow. The Reading Rainbow.
This setup is
Oh yeah,
prodigious.
buddy, I know how to be an
All right, here we go.
alcoholic.
Fans up.
Chanko. Starting off with a headbutt, a lot of push thrusts,
Mutual
couple of
thrusts.
slappies.
Satonumi found a belt grip, but so did Tobizaru, and it's not enough. And who went out first? Someone put a hand
It's a
up.
heel. It's a heel.
Let's
It's a
have
heel or
Mono
hand.
E.
Because he was right on the bail. Same fucking thing as the last time. I think.
Well, I was right
No
for
Mono E,
once.
so yeah. Oh.
What?
You're gonna eat it right on the air. You're gonna
A little bit of an arm lock throw, it looked like.
I can't take one of each.
That's what he wants. He's not asking you a question. That's
You
his order.
said cheese or pepperoni. I said one of each. What kind
It
of
is
asshole
close.
doesn't eat two slices?
But there's no. Didn't look like a Mono E, so.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna fold it up together and eat.
Yeah, Tobizaru's hand went
Ooh.
down first.
Actually, you know what?
It was
Yeah,
a
that
nasty
was
spill.
pretty close. On some nights I could see that being a redo, but not tonight.
Apparently, even though they just killed
I
time.
don't ever see Tobizaru getting any kind of judge leniency. I feel like he does too much
Yeah,
spicy
spectacle.
random crap to ever get the benefit of the doubt.
I do like the guy that looks like a turtle in the second row, behind the guy sweeping the thing.
Shiny head.
Oh, I'm very excited. Did you do extra cheese? No. Oh, well then now we know not to order.
Ooh,
extra
look at that
cheese.
scrape on his belly. He really hit that doyo hard. He must have got the bales.
And we're back to Yoshi Kooparoo over here. That's fucking dope. Anderson Cooper, Japanese style.
I think that's a.
No, there's no way. No way. Don't do that to me right now. You think that's a woman? Is that a woman? No.
No.
No, listen to the voice.
Just like
Well, I
a,
mean, you
looks like a
can't- not that
really
you can tell
frail
from that anymore.
person though. Well, they're definitely old. I'm gonna go with. That's not like Anderson Cooper's hair has always been white.
This mask thing's fucking me up these days.
Making facial recognition easier.
I
and
mean, I
harder.
saw what I thought was a dog with a mask on the other day. Turns out it was Rudy Giuliani.
I boinked 3 dudes the other day. Thought it was the girl next door
Cause her mask.
because of the mask. Oh, this is not
Who's
my drink.
Mammy with her little hat? What is that?
Old lady.
Oh, I missed it.
Cute old lady.
I'm gonna take a little piddly do. Since this
I'll be here.
loser's talking.
Next fight tonight is one of my fighters, Hoshoryu versus Chio no Kuni. Their all-time head-to-head record is a mere 1-1. Although Chio no Kuni has not picked up a single win yet this tournament, and Hoshoryu has a lot of proving himself to do if he's gonna be somebody. So that's
Continue to be an absolute darling of the internet sumo community at the very least.
he doesn't look like a Rikishi, and I think everyone gets behind anyone who like that, where he could just be a normal dude basically.
Yeah,
They always become like micro celebrities right off the bat because it's like, oh, look at him, he's just like a strong guy. He's not a caricature of a person like some of these dudes.
he just always acts like pissed off and like super prideful all the time as well.
Yeah, he's got
Yeah,
like a chip on his
exactly,
shoulder.
exactly. It sounds like
He just makes noises out of the side of his mouth like all the time.
No matter what anyone does, he's like rolling his eyes like Vegeta.
Yeah, exactly.
Pizza looks good.
Lots of commercials and such. I'm assuming NHK's in a news break, so everybody, if you want to take your breaks now, it's probably a good time.
Oh yeah, it's 3 on the dot. 5 o'clock
Yeah,
news.
so it's news break. I'm gonna go pee. They're probably gonna eat pizza. Chatters, we'll be back with you in just a moment for the sumo. Like Brendan said, it's gonna be Hoshoryu against Chino Kuni. If you missed that one, I wouldn't be too sad. Probably Hoshoryu is gonna win easily.
Probably, and I hope so because he's on my team. Be right back. Love you so much.
取り組み終了後、この試験の今日の回答のでは後半に入っていきますけれども、花さんどうですか？注目はどこになりますか？
やはりそうですね、御嶽海玉鷲ですかね。ね、大関を目指すには大事な一番ですけど、玉鷲強いですよ、今場所。
照ノ富士を破りました。
体張ってますしね、大きいですよね。前に出る、前に出る、前にただ出てるんだけではなく、相手を見ながらね、攻めてますんでね。いいですけどね。あとは注目はやはりこのね、まあ、そうですね、正代。乾杯しちゃってる。正代もうちょっと頑張ってくれというね。貴景勝いない分ね。
そうですね。
プレッシャーかかっちゃってるんですかね。
かかってるんでしょうか。どうなんでしょうか。
残ってほしいですね。でもこういって後半戦なんか勝ち越しちゃってる。
そうですね。なんか
ねなってしまっているんですか。はい。優勝争いですね。
優勝争いもね。今日は全勝の御嶽海としてあり、この後登場してまいります。さあ、土俵上を見てまいりましょう。のうち後半。東京両国の国技館、土曜日ということもありまして、お客様も大勢入っています。コロナ禍、少し間隔は空けてですけれども、以前と比べると少しお客様の数も増えているような感じですね。土俵上、これから東から豊昇龍、そして西から千代の国。千代の国は場所まだ初日が出ていません。豊昇龍はここまで3勝3敗。
今場所よく体動いてるんじゃないですかね。足もね、下半身で相撲を取ったりしてますよね。そういう点では、まあね、翔猿に殴られた一番が良かったですけどね。
パンと払って。なかなか。
ちょうど目に入ったんでね。
痛いですよね。
目に入ると、頭くるんですよね。6枚目。まあ、でも、片や千代の国が。
まだね。
一番も
勝ててないんですよ。
辛いですね、これは。
まあ、この7日目、ここでなんとかという。
そうですね。負けが続くとね、やってもダメな感じになってしまうんでね。
気持ちも少し。
Okay, I'm back. Probably still going to be some holdover time, but I have returned.
でどうやってね、まあ本人もいろいろ切り替えるためになんかね、いろいろされてるんでしょうけども。
Chino Kuni doesn't seem to have his mobility or any kind of staying power this tournament. Getting bullied around out of the ring. Really hasn't been able to attack hardly at all. Hoshoryu, flashes of very good stuff. Flashes of moving backwards, getting out of his sorts. Still looks decent though. He's up at Maegashira 6 now. Getting higher ranking. I imagine he's going to have some speed bumps ahead of him. I don't think he's a complete enough wrestler yet to really push super high, despite being a humongous fan favorite. Under normal circumstances, I would predict some lateral movement and some lively pushes and stuff from Chiyanokuni. But so far, haven't seen much of that. Hoshoryu's probably going to try to get a grip and exploit Chiyanokuni's awkward balance and form. Probably attack the left knee as well. Not directly, but with leverage and such. All right. And CHANKO. They're in. Some slaps exchanged. Some hard pushes exchanged. Hoshoryu's moving backwards. He drives forward. Chiyanokuni hits a throw. And it looks like the referee points the Goombay to Hoshoryu, but a quick Mono-E has been called. Chiyanokuni actually showed some decent sumo there. Hello, Ike, from the side. All right, let's see what we got here. Hoshoryu drives forward. Chiyanokuni locks in a side headlock of sorts. Tries to go for a trip. Hoshoryu kind of blocks it. Chiyanokuni gets some good extension. And his right hand falls first, even though he's on the offense.
Kuni's hand went down.
What?
Chiyanokuni's hand went down first.
Yeah, they may say Hoshoryu was in an unrecoverable position, though, but I doubt it.
The guys are literally like talking shit about pizza right now, like debating how to make it and stuff. They're like, I'm not kidding. They're spending the break arguing about the right way to make pizza.
Oh, God,
We're like
really?
fully from New York. We're currently in New York City.
Dear God. Yeah, I try my best, Maritimes. Hey, Lamborghini, what's up, dude?
whatever.
I'm doing pretty good. I
It's just
saw
a New
that
York
you're
moment.
pulling for Kansas City to lose this weekend. I am, too. I would love if
9.
Kansas City lost.
Fight. And then I'm going.
But yeah, kind of sad. Chiyanokuni just moving backwards, looking pretty bad this tournament. Seemed to have a really nice attempt at a counter there, but he went down first, even though he was on the offense. Doesn't matter.
Them's the breaks.
Yeah, Hoshoryu's very crafty with those leg hooks. MMA. That's a big Hoshoryu thing. He loves leg hooks and leg sweeps. I would almost say it's his signature at this point. Next match is going to be two veterans. We got Takara Fuji sitting at 4-2, taking on the wily, crafty Chiyo Shoma sitting at 3-3. They have a 6-6 head-to-head. It's kind of interesting to me. I assume Chiyo Shoma's probably hit some throws on Takara Fuji before. In fact, I feel like I'm recalling actually Chiyo Shoma throwing Takara Fuji last tournament, potentially, if memory serves.
Oh, I get a point for Hoshoryu.
Yeah, that's big.
I need it.
I appreciate you picking him.
He seemed, I was willing to open my mouth and say that he opened his mouth about being in good shape. So I was like, I better stand by my gossip.
True. Still a bit of a speculatory pick, but I'm here for it.
Let's see how it goes for the rest of the tournament here. We got 8 days left. Yeah. I still like. Yeah.
There's Abi.
I didn't want to go to the store.
Getting prepped to try to maintain his share of the lead. keep the pace, set the pace. He'd be setting the pace because Mitaki Yumi's coming out after him. So if he can get another
the last
win,
samurai. Hey, Leglock. Good to see you.
少しいろいろ考えてる。
そうですね。非常に今、
Oy vey.
提案してる感じが。
does that take you out of last? I don't know. I think Brendan's neck and neck with Zach still because Zach's
Yeah.
Tochi won.
Nothing is gonna get me out of last. I'm like the better part of the week behind them.
Shodai could pick up. Shodai could pick up. If Shodai picks up, that's good eating for you.
Yep. Let's see. Well, yeah, it's always too early in the night to predict it. How it's gonna end.
Takara Fuji going to try to slow it down. Chiyoshoma's on the offense. Takara Fuji's grinding him, throws him off balance, and he touches the clay with both of his mitts.
Their head-to-head is really interesting to me.
I got to think it's almost all throws or like goofy hankas or sidesteps for Chiyoshoma.
Right. Slick. Slippery. But he means
Throwing
business still.
Takara Fuji is like a hard counter. Like the way you beat Takara Fuji is if you can get a throw on him, he's dead. He'll give you a position to throw him for free. That's just part of his sumo, is he'll lock up with you.
Right, yeah, he wants that position.
And he doesn't take advantage of belt grips in the form of throws. He takes advantage of belt grips in the form of exhausting the opponent or taking advantage of their momentum to a lesser degree. But for the most part, he uses it almost similarly to a Kaisei or an Ichinojo.
He's like a Michelin man.
He really is.
All right, Abi and Ono show.
Big match.
Send in the clowns. Don't bother, they're here.
The sleepy ref, me too. Zach, you didn't seem... Well, you seemed a little less energetic than usual, for sure.
Oh, boy. We like to take a chance to think it now. Oh, I'm looking at the chat. Now Zach is texting me to look at what he's saying in the chat from outside. Look what I said.
Yeah,
He wants
apparently...
me to say it now. I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
It's
All
like
right,
I'm there.
so Abi has the slight head-to-head favorite here, 5-4 in his favor against No-Show.
And way
who's
more
sitting-
momentum, right? I mean, he's
Way more momentum. But a 4-2 tournament for No-Show in current times is not no momentum, that's for sure.
I was so poised to see Abi meet his like inevitable downfall as he was coming back, but he kind of came back to like a scattered empire. He's like he's kind of having his way with things, and it's hard to admit that the top ranks of sumo are not what they used to be.
I mean, Abi's been Sanyaku before, you know? Him and Ryuden both were Komusubi at one point.
Also
so.
a dark time.
True.
Okay, Abi versus nobody's pick. Ono show. The guy who he's like a buffet. They just lay him. They just put him out and let the bigger, better wrestlers like carve a piece of his ass up.
Onosho had 2 winning tournaments last year. One was 9 wins, one was 10. The rest were all very convincing losing efforts.
Okay.
Leverage battle. Oh, well, I guess, right, because they're both basically pushers. Although, for them both being different pushers, they're very different.
Way different styles.
And by the way, thanks for sticking with us despite some of the technical difficulties.
What would you
with
call
stream.
the Gyoji's outfit scheme here? That's quite an elaborate.
It's pretty floral and
floral bouquet. Yes.
Yeah, sunny.
That's harder to pin
flower, down. Sunny garden.
Bronze Garden.
We going 7-0. B.
Comes in quick with the
Lightning
Supari
hands.
attack.
And then
Oh,
he
no
gets-
show weathers the
that's
storm at the edge
exactly-
and slaps him to the side. 6-1. Abi gets the clay put on him, and we can see if Mitake Yumi can take sole leadership of the tournament with a victory here tonight.
That is the glaring hole in Abi's style, and that's why it's bullshit. Like exactly that.
The way you defeat Abi is throwing off his rhythm.
Okay, gotcha.
And you can predict where his next attack is going to come if you can count his rhythm out, basically. If you can predict and feel the rhythm of his pushes. But there he went for more of a choke, kind of lost his own rhythm, and then when he winds up to get back started, Onosho is able to hit him to the side, shift him to the side. Abi's entire game is based on rhythmic attacks.
For sure. Okay.
He almost lost it last night. That's how he almost lost. He just saved it against Shimanoumi because he was able to slide to the side and kind of escort him out. But he lost his rhythm against Shimanoumi last night as well.
What,
He does have the best Supari. He does have the best Supari attack in sumo, though. I mean,
think
there's no
Daisho's
question on that.
I think Daisho's is way more sustainable. Abi's is maybe a little bit more like explosive, but I think it's ultimately inferior to Daisho's Supari attack.
I would almost say Daisho's less of a Supari and more of like a crushing, pushing, but I get what you mean.
Yeah.
And yeah, you're kind of right because Daisho's relies more on force than on rhythm and grace. It's a brute Supari.
Yeah, and then I guess that's just an opinion I have, but also he's a higher rank, so they...
We're glad the stream's been working good for you, MMA. On our end of viewing it, we've had some skips at times and such, but we're glad it's working well for the viewers. If some of our bout commentary isn't as good as usual, I think that's been some of our hesitancy in calling the bouts has been the skipping and such.
Gotta be honest, I picked Onosho, so give me that cheddar, bitches.
No one...
Set it in the chat if you want receipts.
I saw it.
Yeah, you did, didn't you? Did you see that your mom
Money
goes to
is
college?
Still in my coat. Yeah, I'm saving up money to go to college. Chiyomaru has 4.
Ura against Koto Fuji. This is very surprising to me.
He's got the
Ura
go.
has a 6-1 lead.
Isn't that kind of crazy?
That's nuts. I would not have guessed that in a million years.
Yeah, because when would they even have met that many times? Doesn't it seem like...
Yeah, for real. I guess a few years ago when Ura was first in the top division.
Oh, I forgot he's a comeback kid.
Yeah, he's a comeback kid.
Just like Kim Kardashian.
Right,
So, all right.
in the video.
Ura has been Mr. Fun, Mr. Excitement this tournament. Doesn't have the record to kind of go with the glamour he's been getting from the
Right.
fans, but obviously he showed good sumo. Obviously he showed fun sumo. Hokuto Fuji sumo has not been very sharp in my opinion.
Okay, so good to see everyone.
Everyone shut up, listen. Hi. I'm back.
Yeah, fucking A. The Cerebral Assassin. He says it again. Who is the Cerebral
Yeah,
Assassin?
is that
Ura.
to you?
Ura.
Oh, so he's the Triple H of,
Yeah, he's been
of
fun to watch.
sumo? I love it. Oh yeah, he is exciting. He's exciting.
Dude, he's been very entertaining this tournament. His record
Triple
took a hit,
H
but-
never been called exciting before in his life, but we'll go with it.
You know what, Neil?
Fuck it.
I'll pedigree you and I'll tell you what's exciting. How's that sound?
Zach, if you think
CHANKO.
Triple H
Hang
is
on.
an exciting wrestler, you're just
Big throat
All kinds
pushes
of
to
Okay.
Hokuto Fuji holding him off, not really giving any kind of ground.
I feel like Order's not out.
He's gonna have to switch his strategy here
There's-
pretty soon.
Oh
Yeah.
no, he got the
Nice.
I thought
the
the
head.
He's got to keep.
And he's able to recover.
I thought the throat was
why
gonna be
don't
it.
Yeah,
Fuji
he had a
pull?
great-
Great fight,
What are you
great
doing?
fight.
That's not. Now they're locking.
Hey!
Slap
Oh,
down
come
attempt.
on, get
This
him.
favors her a big time.
I hope so.
He couldn't build the momentum at first, but now he's got him. I think starting to tire out.
Yeah, what? He'll have
He's in a
Sam.
lower
Oh,
position. Oh,
Yes!
he got him to
Her
faint
just
for
Nicely
a
drives
done.
goal.
through and gets the win.
Nice.
It's time to play the game.
Ura
How you
pretended,
play it?
or he pretended to lean over like he was gonna fall, but knowing, I think, then recovered so that Hokuto Fuji
God,
would lean
Hokuto
back for a
Fuji
pull.
pulling in the middle of this match.
I think he
was
just read
the
him.
biggest mistake possible. It
Give him
seemed
that
like he
Wagyu
could've
beef
just-
voucher. Fuck yeah.
It looked like he could drive through for the win, but he just pulled.
Going
Yeah, he
back to the
looked
replay.
So strong when it started.
So hold on, let me get in here real quick.
Then stop yelling "great fight" over the top of the play-by-play.
Shut up. So we start off with a pretty good shove from both men. Headbutt on Ura's side. Ura's doing a good job of keeping the distance, even though he is the shorter-armed fighter. Really good elbow control there on the right side. Gets pushed. When he was getting pushed, I saw the neck choke. I thought that might be it because that's how we kind of saw Teruno Fuji go. We got another headbutt here. These guys are really trying to muscle each other, but I'll tell you what, great center of balance by Ura. I know we see him like land on his ass a lot. He wasn't taking shit tonight, man. He
too.
proved why he was fucking here. He proved why he's in top division. Good ankle pick attempt to make him move, and then boom, right there. Once you reach for that leg, people get nervous, man. I'm telling you, it's a very good. That's probably going to be my pick for fight of the night in post show. But
That was.
As he often
that
is.
was
very, very proud of Ura.
Actually, someone said that in the chat early tonight. They were like, "Ura with fight of the night again." I think it was like one of the
was
first
that last?
things
No,
that
Tochi
Yeah.
had fight of the night last night.
No, but we keep giving Ura fight of the night. Not that it was necessarily last night, but he's I think had several of them.
He's exciting,
Yeah,
man.
he's had
He's
some good
exciting.
ones. And highly contested. Like he's never lost badly that I've seen so far. He
Yeah,
came back from
never
the
just
injury.
gets whooped.
you know.
Neil, all I gotta say is if you're not down with that, I got 2 words for you.
Jungle Mania. Ichinojo versus Kiribayama next, right? Misty Horse Mountain versus the Great Wandering Castle.
Shamaruni's coming up soon too, right?
Shimano
Shimano
match, final move.
Shimano
Masuma Rawubadoob. Tortellini Hog Pants.
That I think is that's my T-shirt that I want made.
It's like all
Tortellini hot pants.
hog pants.
You guys are such assholes.
Is that someone? Me?
Yeah,
I love you,
Ichinojo,
bye-bye.
Kiribayama 2-2 head-to-head. Kiribayama M1 getting the dirt pounded out of him at 1-5. Ichinojo at his consummate 500 record.
Let's see what we got here.
Ichinojo 2-2.
Come on. Oh, here, let me lower this down.
Oh, this is Shiramaruni. It is Ichinojo.
Yes, it was
Oh,
Ichinojo
it
for
actually
sure.
is Shamaruni.
It was definitely
Yeah, I was
Ichinojo.
totally right.
You got to go back. What was it? Shamaruni?
Sharmaroon.
Shermaruni?
I think we've all said it differently, but
I've watched that clip.
Half German, half Italian. You know, the famous sumo as they are.
oh, that's my favorite wrestler. Shamaruni
I
pepperoni.
was
The half
absolutely
Austrian, half Italian
flabbergasted.
superstar.
Oh yeah.
Bye.
yeah. Well, no, the thing is, Neil, like when it's just like remember we had a couple of me and you casts last tournament. I was on my
Yeah.
shit, like. But
You
now,
were.
but now I have you and Brendan. I can just have fun now, which is kind of nice.
And that's what the whole thing is
Correct.
about. Zach's enjoyment.
Well, yeah.
Exclusively. It's in writing.
let's see what we
Kiribayama
have
on the
here.
right, Ichinojo on the left. A strong man versus the biggest man in sumo.
Hands up.
Kiribayama
Really?
should stand him up, I
He's
guess.
large. Chanko.
That's
He is
the
very
best
large.
advice I can give.
Stood him up good.
We got our boy on the left going for underhooks, but he's getting blocked
Competing
on
for
that
the
left
left-hand
side. Yep.
And he's got him in a vice on the other side, too. I can't tell if he's got a grip
Oh.
or not.
Oh, he almost
Wanted
went for
it,
the belt.
lost
Come
it.
on.
No, he missed it.
I mean, I'm just rooting for the smaller guy in this case.
I usually do too, but he missed that belt grip on the left hand side.
That was,
and
yeah. He's gonna get.
Well, his
locked
left,
in
the other
there.
guy's right.
It seems like he can push him out if he doesn't.
Still
know
working
when
on
he
some
first.
wrist control, but he does have control of the right side of the belt, or left side, depending on.
Inside on Ichinoju, which is good.
Thank you. Yeah.
For him.
Get the lift. Ooh.
And, yeah,
Too
just
late.
getting overpowered.
He put up a fight though.
No,
That was a
yeah.
good.
I believe one of the bouts where we've casted before was Kiribayama winning, and he actually threw Ichinojo down after over a minute and a half into the match, and I remember we took note of that because usually when a match goes that long, Ichinojo always wins. But Kiribayama actually won an extremely long match against Ichinojo
He's
before.
got to be leaning on him, though, which Kiribayama did a good job of keeping him straight up and down.
Very quickly,
Yeah.
I do want to say just very quickly to our viewers, first of all, thank you once again for joining the Chanko day 6 or day 7?
7.
We're on 7? Wow.
Full week.
So we're on day 7. But thank you for joining, and thanks for hanging out with us. I am Zach Petrovic, the Serbian sledgehammer, the heel of American Sumo. I'm joined by Brendan Eichholzer, the face of American Sumo commentary, and of course, Neil the Deal Jenkins, the big brain on Brad. And then producer Chris is currently walking away to kick a dog. But he's also here with us. I do want to say thanks for joining Ruckus Fights. If you guys like us, give us a like on the video. Please subscribe. Do me a huge favor and
Smash that subscribe button.
so yours are more creative, but I think I did the thing right. Yeah. So anyway, we're having a good time with you guys. Thanks for joining us for Sumo. We also are going to be eventually covering more combat sports. It's going to be looking at just obscure combat sports. So DM us on our YouTube, DM us on @ZachPetrovich Comedy on Instagram. We will try to fill that void. Like, we're looking for like the weirdest shit. So if you have an obscure combat sport that maybe, in our past casts we haven't talked about, DM us. We're looking at Calicio Storico for doing a little bit of a video series on that. We're also looking at bare knuckle boxing, just current bare knuckle boxing, like so we're looking at that. Also looking at lutte, which is Senegali wrestling. That's wrestling that happens in Senegal. It's very similar to sumo, just done by people in shape. And then
Gabite.
yeah, well
What's a Pokemon's?
you my all right.
Wait, can I get the voice?
Yeah.
Smash open a bottle of sake so you can use the sharp side to cut the guts out of the subscribe button and hand it back to the like button like dirty laundry. Sponsored by Andy Cap's Fries. Sometimes life is better with a side of fries.
AK Willie, thanks for joining us, man. Love it. Anyway, so that's just kind of my little shameless plug for the channel. We're also going to be doing fighting video games. It's a little series that me and Brendan have come up with called Winner Buys Lunch. And I pretty much just smash Brendan in video games because he thinks he's a nerd, but I'm just better at fighting. So,
If we played the 4 games that we play, we'd probably come up even.
I'm not. Okay, hold on.
Wakataka Kage has the 3-2 head-to-head. Both are sitting at a 2-4 record. We got Wakataka Kage on the left, Aisho on the right.
Hello. Here we are. I forgot I was 3.
Brandon upstate
Wakataka
picked
Kage making the
Kage.
most out of Maegashira 1 here. Not getting absolutely pounded into dust.
So Brandon, if you're watching, this is Waka Flocka Flame.
Wakataka Kage. I just heard the announcer say it, and they say it so good. They're just like, Wakataka Kage. But like, you kind of like whispered it in my ear. It was like, it's okay.
ASMR.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Fans up.
Whoa. What if you did? Yeah, fan is up. Chanko.
Daisho keeping his distance with a throat attack. some sort of wild slapping, and it's totally pointless. I think he was looking for that pushing attack that I was talking about, but it never really came as well calculated instead of being a rhythmic attack like Abi.
I'd agree with that. Here we go on the replay. So we have Daisho come up with a double collar tie style push right off the bat and goes right for the throat. And I got to say, this is a technique that we're seeing a lot more this tournament than I'm used to seeing. Usually it's more in the chest. Like, there's been a lot of grabs to the throat, a lot of head play. Right here, we see a pretty nice slap right to the jaw. And then he goes right back for the throat. I mean, that is a textbook. I mean, as far as what I'm concerned, I mean, my background's in boxing. But that's textbook stiff arm technique. Like, it's something that I learned and something that I love to use. Was like, if you were close enough to touch the guy's head, you did. You know what I mean? And you held him there. I mean, like, you made it look like a jab, because like in amateurs they'll call that. But like right there, it's just probing, it's distancing, and then he got close enough to where that was enough of a, you know?
Yeah, and Wakatage wanted to.
And Wakatage, yeah, well, no, Wakatage just wanted to kind of like bring it in a little bit closer,
He was hoping
and
to
then
slap his arms down and get inside, but he couldn't find it.
Nope. So all together, very nice showing by Daisho.
Love me some Daisho. And then guys with a pretty disparate record, Meisei on Denizen of Hearth's team, facing off with a 7-3 all-time lead over Takanosho, Zach's boy.
Wolfpack for life, bitches.
Two up-and-comers, both saddled in the Sanyaku ranks, one at Komasubi and one at Sekiwake, clashing here.
Best eyebrows in the game.
Oh, my boy Takanosho? Takanosho. More like Takayesho. And the
So why
chicken
do we think
strips.
Meisei has such an advantage in the head-to-head? Wow, great feedback there.
You know what, Neil?
I don't know.
I'm going to send you a glitter bomb, you piece of shit.
Takanosho.
Love you, Neil.
Just isn't as deft.
Deaf?
What?
Deaf?
I can't hear what you're gonna have.
What?
Will you write it down? I think it's Takanosho's just not as skillful.
Yeah, he's definitely stronger.
You think like
we're in the last
apples to apples?
Last
in
four
like
fights though, correct? I'm sorry, not to
yeah,
interrupt,
if they go
but-
chest to chest, you're saying you think that favors Takanosho?
Well, yeah, but I doubt they're going to do that. I just generally see Takanosho as a much more powerful pusher, and to me, that would usually favor Takanosho. It's not like Meisei has some kind of blazing speed, or I guess he can be pretty fast off the Tachi-ai, but Takanosho can be too, kind of.
I love the way
I haven't really given Takanosho a fair shake at like watching his nuance. I just know him as the strongest pusher.
Yeah, he's just a very strong pusher. That's pretty much it. I mean, there's not much more there, but I feel like in a pushing battle, the stronger guy usually wins out, but maybe his balance isn't as good. Maybe Meisei just knows something I don't.
Insightful.
Clearly.
The last thing that you said had to do with pooping.
I was talking to someone else.
You just have no leg to stand on.
I have a third leg to stand on.
People who live in poop houses shouldn't talk shit.
People who live in poop houses shouldn't throw poop. That's the real booger
People who
eater
live in
response to
glass
that whole
houses
thing.
shouldn't get stoned.
I get stoned.
People who live in glass houses shouldn't listen to the Stones.
Oh God! Can you just shit in the litter box and shut up?
That does not go to her.
I don't care.
That's in your own ear. You're yelling louder for you.
Well, this is like when I was talking to you guys 10 minutes after the stream ended last night into the microphone. Over 60 minutes.
The show had been over for like 20 minutes.
Oh my God. Fucking 10 minutes.
All of our headphones were off, and Chris is like
Yeah, I know,
sitting
Jay.
there. He's like so high. So tired and glassy-eyed, still talking into the mic.
Hey guys, so like, what do you think about Mars?
Oh my goodness.
Am I winning? I feel like I'm winning.
Probably not.
Let's
Takano
see
Show
what happens
he
here.
has to fight now. That's gonna have us.
He's my
right
pick.
on
He's
it.
gonna fucking destroy Mace. That stinky bitch.
Stinky pickle.
Let's see
That's
here.
stinky pickle. Hey, close your eyes.
No,
Just close your eyes.
no,
Come on,
no.
Chris. Close your eyes.
Never.
God damn you guys.
I don't even close my eyes when I sleep.
All
Doesn't
right,
happen.
Chuck.
Doesn't
Norris.
happen.
Chuck, not so Norris.
Chuck Boris.
Chuck
He missed a good one there.
Well, that's the Russian version of Chuck Norris.
Chuck Boris.
Chuck Boris. My fist fight me. You want to laugh? It was funny. You want to laugh?
I want to try to find a way to make it funny and help you.
Give me your balls.
You're gonna be looking for a long time.
I'm gonna be digging.
Oh God, Neil.
Scheiße.
Fuck.
Fans up.
Bingo.
Wow, my
Big hit up front.
oh, quickly.
I think Mason might have been like
Slap down.
mildly knocked out.
Slight slap down.
Give me those points.
Come on.
It seemed
Come on,
like
phone.
Mesa had the pace dictated there with that quick charge, but
Headbutts, man.
brushed off.
He hit his head hard. It made a loud, like an egg cracking noise.
Let's
Which-
check
which
the.
fight was
yeah,
that?
can you, hold on real quick.
What do we got?
No,
Yeah.
go back.
No,
Don't put-
no,
I
I'm
mean-
not going back. I just want it.
Turn it up, something.
Oh,
Oh, I
Oh,
thought
headbutt, yeah.
But
but
look
right
how
off
hard
the
they
bat,
hit.
That was such a fucking slam of a headbutt. And you know, I'm telling you right now, the headbutts look like they're not fucking.
Dude, those are serious.
Like a big
You know
deal.
what I will
These guys are like 250
I didn't
pounds.
say that. I said I'm telling you right now. I'll
I
tell you this. Listen, you son of a bitch. I tell you this. It's all about the jacket.
What's left?
There's
Mitake
two
Yumi versus
left, right?
Tamawashi. Holy shit.
What?
Their
Yeah,
all-time record is 25-3.
25 to
Who's
3.
the underdog?
I've said that a couple times. I've been
What?
building this one up all
Put a
night.
20 on the underdog if you guys have like FanDuel or
Tamawashi.
whatever the fuck. If you can get on that.
Wants
He's coming
to
off
so
the
bad.
Kimbo. It's not a bad time to try to place
man,
a bet.
this is perfect.
Vegas does view it, correct? We could have bet on it in Vegas.
But that whole area was closed down at the
Right,
time.
the sports bet. Yeah, when we were there. Fuck, but, I think we might be. I'm actually talking to a current legal, like,
Saul Goodman.
book site that might actually want to do stuff with us. So just because of this,
Yes.
because like you know, the truth of the matter is there's gambling degenerates everywhere.
Yes.
That English is spoken.
We are the conduit.
So
we also sell crystal meth with chili powder in it.
Chili
Dude,
pea,
Sumo
bitch.
just seems like the absolute
Oh.
like worst thing to gamble on to me.
Okay, hey Neil.
Zach loves it though.
It's
Real
so
quick, no, Neil,
unpredictable and matches are
Neil.
over
I'm
so
being
quick.
100% serious right now, Neil.
Stop yelling.
Yeah, just like I'm serious. We might have a sponsor. So
Yeah, I can have an opinion that I
He's
think
not- yeah,
gambling
he-
on something that's
Neil's
so
not disagreeing
volatile
with
is
you at all.
irresponsible. In fact, when you have a gambling sponsor, you're supposed to say that gambling could be irresponsible.
that's yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, but you provide the
Yeah,
one.
but you're supposed to say it really
yeah.
fast.
Like Peyton Manning did
Yeah.
on some commercial recently for Caesars. They're like,
Baseball
by the way,
all
if
you
have a
want.
problem
The
with these,
legality of
do
it
this
is
little
even
number.
then you're supposed to gamble responsibly.
Drink responsibly.
So we've just said
CHANKO.
that. We've just said the caveat. The caveat emptor.
CHANKO no Fuji.
What's that?
Chunktown races.
Doodar,
A real song.
Chunktown races, sing that song. Oh, the Doodar day.
I get no kick from
Champagne.
champagne.
Ooh. How the fuck do we only
killing it tonight?
beer alcohol?
I don't want to. I'm gonna. That one was good.
We'll jump the shark when you guys do an all musical night one night at like season 17 and a half.
Yeah.
Like, we're doing it like fucking late.
They're pushing. They're stopping. They're moving around the ring.
Yeah.
Booger eaters, booger eaters.
And then the lights lights shut off, and then I stop spotlight.
They thought I was a dick. Coming to a theater near you.
But I was a tater.
No, that's the bare knuckle boxing podcast.
Here comes Tamawashi, which is the guy who beat the Yokozuna last night,
Oh, that was a great bout.
and Mitaka Yumi, the only other guy with a perfect score, except I guess Abi, but
Oh,
he's
so this is the match you were teasing earlier, I believe.
Well, Abby lost.
25 and
Who has
3.
Who has the balance of that?
Mitaka Yumi, the bigger guy,
That doesn't help me identify. Well, okay.
in the red
Oh,
belt.
great.
It was
Karen Fuji coming down acting like he's like cool or something.
like he's bored.
Yeah, do you remember when you lost last night, champ?
The wider guy of the two, he has a red belt. It has beat the blue belt guy 25 times. So every 8 or so fights, he throws him a bone. On the left there, Mitaka Yumi. Heavily favored. He's Neil's boy. However, we'd love to see Tamawashi get a win here because then the tournament would be... Oh, that's just what it is. It's live.
So, guys, give us your picks for who you think you got in these next couple fights in the chat. We'd love to fucking hear from you, as usual. Bing bong. Bing bong. You're eating the pizza, huh? That pizza, yeah, I give it a 6-7. Like, it's not bad. It's not great. It's definitely 2 a.m. pizza, and I'm okay with it. The sauce is good, though.
Just baked it. Just baked it. Like it could get ordered again, maybe earlier in the night.
I got a lot
I'm pulling for Mitaka Yumi here. He's basically built his career in the top division off beating pusher thrusters.
Great.
So,
and what did we say? Sunflower for this guy?
Yeah, but
Okay.
that's Brendan's thing. He knows the name stuff. I'm not a big Shikona meanings guy.
Okay. Oh, no, fan's not up. Sorry.
Thank you.
Why do we need that?
I just wanted to check out the
you're
layout.
on the edge though. So be careful.
Mitaka Yumi has been in absolute top form so far this tournament. He's blasted people away on the initial charge several times already, with just a very low, stable position.
This
So,
is
Neil,
going to be a turning point fight.
Neil, so you're saying you're taking Mitaka Yumi on this?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
He has a 25 and 3 all-time lead over the
Gotta
other guy.
ask, you know?
He hard counters, and he's like one of my favorites, so biased reasons
Yeah.
I would probably even pick him.
A little bit more. You're good.
He's been one of my favorites for a long time.
Word.
No, you're good.
Yeah, the whole time I've known about the sport, you've been supportive of him, if not like talking him up like he's always necessarily going to do well, but
Fan is up.
and I feel the same way.
That the fan is up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got here.
Chanko.
In low and early with like a straight ahead pushing attack, but it's not enough. Don't do that against Mitaka Yumi, you absolute buffoon.
You know, they all,
Yeah, well,
well, you know, I mean, he was supposed to win.
there's no universe where there's fleeting universes where Tamawashi wins that. Let's say
I
that.
gotta be honest, I just lost $20, but I'm glad I put it on there.
Mitaka Yumi.
Okay, so here we go with the recap. Right off the bat,
Headbutt.
headbutt to the shoulder, though. The guy got his head
Yeah.
off center. It was fine.
That's
We have a
true.
good pushing attack from our boy on the right, but once he fucking
Completely
gets
contained him.
underneath, yeah, he really, you know, that
But
low
did he
center of
hurt him
gravity.
somehow? It looked like he reacted badly at the end, like hurt almost.
I think he just knew he was on the bail. Once their feet hit the
Yeah.
bail, they kind of just like,
It
all
looked like
right,
he-
well, I don't want to fucking
This is
get
just
dumped.
very poor
He grabbed his
sumo
abdomen
from
and stuff, like, right here, he
Tamawashi.
looks-
The
Yeah, no,
thing is,
yeah.
Hurt a
it
knee or
looks
something.
okay at a glance, sort of, but like he's way too high the whole time. First of all, his belt work is bad. He probably wouldn't even be in Jurio with the belt work he can apply, Tamawashi. And
Yeah.
putting himself in a close position, he got in 0 pushes. That's all he does. And he gave a close position to Mitaka Yumi, who basically wins through like exactly what happened is like how he wins like 80%
Like
of the
he just
time.
executed
He gets in
his game.
I
close
do
to-
like how directly after the replay was played, they just zoomed in on Terran Fuji, and he's totally taking a nap.
Hi, Cam.
So the sole leader of this tournament is Mitake Yumi. He is leading the pack. He is the only undefeated. Abi
7-0.
lost.
So,
Tamawashi falls 2 below the pace with that loss.
and Neil, I'm once again, this is a Booger Eater question, so humor me. Does he have a chance of like taking the whole tournament because he's
Mitake Yumi,
undefeated?
yeah. Currently, yes.
And okay,
I would say he's won 2 tournaments before. It's not out of the question that he would ever win a tournament.
no,
so.
but I mean, like to beat Terunofuji. I don't know. After last
He
night,
doesn't
I'm
have
not.
to. He's ahead of him.
Oh wait,
already.
we got Shodai here, don't we?
This is Shodai versus Okinumi. Jason Harris's
Yeah.
favorite versus my lead man.
True.
Their head-to-head is 6-6 even.
Well, I mean, like
Shodai's got a little more momentum this tournament, but I wouldn't call it like
That would be better.
a pop-off or anything.
No, getting rigged over the coals by the Japanese media because you're 3-3 isn't
Still, though,
exactly
right?
momentum, I would say.
Still though, right? Like he's like that's his thing. Like that's the hot gossip. Well, I mean, we're gonna hit that in the post show, but he's still getting shit on by the.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
Well, it's so funny because then Tamawashi turned around and beat Terunofuji, so it's like, come, what do you want from me?
True. That's a good point. That does soften the blow a little bit, I guess.
Then he gets in a fight with Hakuho in the parking lot, beats him too, and they're still like, well, still, Shodai should have
But-
known.
But then tonight, Tamawashi against Mitake Yumi looked like an absolute just buffoon. Like,
Shodai, why didn't you hit him with a check with your hockey stick?
like tonight, Tamawashi's like, "What are you doing, dude?" Like,
Yeah. Maybe.
I think that's some of the worst sumo I've ever seen from Tamawashi.
It looked like Keiko practice. Like he was just warming up.
Yeah, literally, it looked like Keiko practice, dude.
Keiko is the daily exercise they do before they eat it in the morning.
I haven't actually.
They just slam into each other over and over again and practice pushing that much weight, and then like one of them usually just slides back and is like like pushing drills in football. They have those like metal things that you run into.
Are you
and drive
telling
back.
me? Are you telling me that that's not just something special that me and you do every morning?
What we do is a little bit different.
Oh, okay. All right.
We run around in our vests and pants and throw satsumas at each other.
Who told you? Don't tell him I have a pants.
I think Shodai can do it. I believe in him. Although this is a perfect example of like Okinumi really needs a win, and he's smart enough and wise enough to go through Shodai, and Shodai will probably let him have it.
You think he's gonna push Shodai, or do you think he's gonna throw Shodai? Because I don't see anybody throwing Shodai.
Little twist
really.
and jerk and push.
Stunner.
It'll be like a series of
Stone.
like pulling attacks on the belt, and then haul him out backward, pretty much.
What kind of twist though?
And shout.
What kind of twist? Is he gonna? Come on. Now touch me, my baby.
Lawrence is good at piano.
Lawrence wants to watch. Oh wait, we can't say that about Lawrence.
Sure, we can.
Well, I would hope he wants
He's
to watch
cool.
Chanko because
He's good enough.
Let's rock. Let's rock today.
Fans up.
And the fan is up.
Chankaroonie.
Lock up,
Okay.
wiggling
Oh.
side to side, looking for momentum.
I really want Showdown.
Lock up right in the center, and then
God.
again sideways,
Sidestep,
sideways
but-
until he's
God.
able to push him out back.
Got him 2 in a row.
Shodai is fucking up big time.
That was.
If you just grab Shodai's belt and wiggle harder than him, you can keep getting him off balance and slowly drive him back. And all the top guys know that.
If I had a nickel,
So every time I've done that,
well, what?
I just always get the belt and wiggle. Anyway, I just go in raw,
Kind of raw.
Say my
it
toes
correctly,
out and
sir.
shit.
Yeah. Quite the
Hard
distinction.
Tachi Eye, Shodai tries to raise him up. He's not giving him any. Okanumi stays
Oh,
kind
good
of low.
bail
He's
work,
got
though.
one hand on the belt, one hand up higher, and just basically controls him.
Yeah, he was in control
Yeah.
pretty much the whole time. Shodai just knows how to throw his weight around and work the bails and stuff, so he made him really fight for it.
Keeping him in close like that is rough, though. Shodai flourishes with some distance because of his length of his arms.
Coming up in the last fight of the night, this is a really interesting fight to me. Turner-Ferger. Finnegan O'Malley versus Endo. They took our versus Endo. 6'5" all-time, Teruno Fuji. So he has a slight edge, but 6'5", that's pretty tight record for an M3 to have with a Yokozuna.
Pretty small margin.
So
and I'm looking for it.
Did you know that Endo actually was on Endor for a little bit, and then he went to the Dagobah system and met Yoda, and Yoda said, "In you, Endo." And that's how.
Are you asking a question right now, or
I think I'm having a stroke.
I just thought you were going to turn Dagobah system into an Italian joke.
Bodega system.
I don't like that. That's not
Spanish.
Oh, fucking God. Son of a bitch.
Some a beach.
Who's on third? I don't know.
That's showbiz, baby.
We appreciate all you guys for sticking with us. That was a great time for me to. That was a great time for me to say thanks mid slurp. Hey,
10,000.
We deliver ASMR while we
10,000 maniacs.
There's a good chance if Teruno Fuji loses this match, he pulls out from the tournament.
I'd almost hate to see it, but you know.
Well, chatters, we're at our main event of the evening. Let's give us your picks if you want. If not, just keep being stoned. It's cool. But we are glad to have you guys here. Thank you so much for hanging out and hanging in for the CHANKO stream. Once again, I am Zach Petrovich, the Serbian Sledgehammer, the heel of American Sumo. We got to my right, Brendan, the face, Ike Holzer. Your timing was off. And we also have producer Chris, who is, well, he's someone's cousin. You know, we like having him here. But we also have the big brain on Brad, the man, the fucking legend, the Ice Road Trucker, the brain. Give it to him, Neil the Deal Jenkins.
You can find him in my dining room playing D&D.
Yeah, right. I love how none of you guys have social media.
Yeah, exactly. You can
we're all a bunch of under. Oh,
if you want to get in touch with him,
you may be able to send him a carrier pigeon.
Just kind of wander through town. Yeah, you know, amble about somewhat.
I'll get a PO box if we get famous enough.
I love how you think that's
going to save you. I have a PO box.
What?
I have a PO box.
Why the fuck don't we send the packages there then?
It's in like Nedro, New York.
The Hello Kitty banner was out again. I love Hello Kitty.
Is Nedro
Shout out to Hello Kitty.
Shout out to Hello Kitty. Is Nedro anywhere near Chittenango where those really good mangoes come from?
It's not.
If you guys ever go to New York, go to a place called Chittenango and ask everyone where the mangoes are.
Mangoes from Chittenango.
They're going to 100% know what you're talking about.
They're going to think you're really cool.
From the very tropical upstate New York.
Oh,
alternative, ask them where the chittens are.
What? Yeah. How chitin is thy nango? What's the color scheme?
What is thy length of thy chitin of thy nango?
I thought I said chitlins.
Do you want me to kill you?
Nay, my nanglius is yet unchitten.
Stop talking about my nanglius in front of uncouth civilians.
I've never chittened my nango.
Anything could happen. I
chit my nango 2 days ago.
Obviously, I'd say it favors the Yokozuna.
Let's see here.
Right,
isn't that blueberry yum?
But you watch and see.
So.
Isn't this blueberry yum yum? Isn't this the same guy?
I don't think so. That was earlier.
All right. Well, I got another one for you then.
Nice setup. I got this one coming. I'm brewing. It's brewing here.
He's spontaneously combusting.
That would be awesome.
No, it wouldn't.
If you got that on film, and
He
it
is-
actually
Yeah.
it'd be fucking
That will
amazing.
definitely get sponsored
This
by
Big
POG.
win for Rare Air Live Productions.
If I all of a sudden just lit on fire,
Everyone in your gambling
not
app,
only
we're
would most of the
sponsored out.
fans
Will
keep
Zach
watching.
spontaneously
Oh, it would go through the
combust
roof.
during this broadcast.
Oh man.
Lakeside Evening. That's the
That's what Terunofuji means.
that's the Gyojis.
Oh yeah. Oh, I was gonna say, you know what? Good Night Moon.
Pretty close. Similar
a
idea.
good one.
Here we go.
And
Hello Combat.
Chanko.
Endo gets in low, tries for a belt grip, can't find it, and then gets behind the Yokozuna,
Oh shit, he almost had one.
maintaining
Yeah.
his
Come
control
on.
over the back of the belt, but
Stay
unable
forward.
to capitalize
He's gonna
on it,
go.
and he's carried out
Wow.
backwards.
Yeah, well.
But I'll tell you right now,
He looks like he can't be bothered. Ever.
I think he's injured.
Oh, Teru?
There's something going on with Terunofuji. I'm gonna watch this replay.
He's
You
been
gotta-
injured, right? Look at those robo
This time, what do
knees.
you mean?
Just making sure because it's a little skippy. So I'm gonna take the replay on this.
It could be them too.
Yeah, probably, yeah. Dude, take that fat sack, but no one likes you. Okay, so let's go right off the bat here. Right off the Chanko. Goes for a headbutt, hits him in the chin. He might have been a little rocked.
Yeah.
Missed a leg pull, and it set him off balance. I think that's where he really, that was the challenger's chance. And right there, kind of just pushes him out. I don't know, man. He's afraid of letting his leg get grabbed, though. To react that large to someone who didn't have the leg there at all. Because here we go. Watch right here. Goes for it. And he makes an entire adjustment.
But the adjustment is actually what gave him the leverage, and then he just won.
No,
I
it
don't
was a
think
correct.
as
It was
much
a
of
correct
protection.
adjustment, Neil. But I'm saying, like, I don't think you see that adjustment on a healthy Terunofuji. There's
Is
something
he
going.
ever though?
Like he
I
doesn't
know,
need-
but
He's
I'm
like,
saying,
what
I
does
think,
that look like?
No, I think that little slip that we saw last night. You gotta think, man. Like, I'm just saying, like, if I even like kind of like misstep off a step, I feel it in my entire body. I'm only 260.
Sure.
These guys are fucking 500 pounds.
Usually
that guy,
what, 350 at
that guy
least, right?
slipped and caught himself. Something's hurting. You know what I mean? And he's
Yeah.
always hurting because he's like already fucking beat up. All I'm saying is like I think that last night we saw a dent get put right into the fucking armor, and I think that we might. I don't know. I'm interested to see what happens. I don't like Terunofuji.
Oh, I'm
winning
a
ever.
Terunofuji fan, Tan. I'm not a huge Terunofuji fan. I like his comeback story, and I think he has great and impressive sumo, and I think Brendan's in the same boat with me. Zach just doesn't like him because he's the favorite, which I can.
I don't blame him
understand.
for that though. It's,
Yeah,
it's, it gets
no,
to be. He
it's-
wants a parody, you know.
Yeah, no, it's like why the fuck would I? The guy's supposed to win. I mean, I like seeing like and he's like the best technically. Like, you know what I mean? Like, no one wants to see the Lakers keep well, I mean, when I was growing up, it was the Heat, but like, no one wants to watch
Yeah.
the fucking Heat keep winning NBA championships.
Over and
like,
over
we
and over.
get it. You have all the best players. Like, you know what I mean? I want to see some new guys. Like, you know, last night I was so fucking excited. I loved the last main event fight. It was so fucking electric. It's more fun. Like right now, I mean, like I'm not mad. I think we had a lot of really great fights,
There was some
but
good ones.
I'm not as happy as I was last night when
Well,
Terunofuji got his ass handed to him.
But there also wasn't
Yeah,
as many
Gusto,
bouts that were
I know
as
you
like
got your one
contentious.
time
I feel
on
like last night
Abi
there was a lot of really
Terunofuji.
more
Okay, I've got the
sensational ones, you know?
scores in. Will you turn down the or off the
Yeah, we can
main
we can
broadcast
actually,
now?
Yeah. Oh,
I'm gonna
Yeah,
move
but
into
hang
our
on, I was
post
trying to
show.
make things different here, you know.
We came in early,
Oops.
so we've got 20 whole minutes of big to fuck. I got the scores in if you want to know where we stand on Chanko champs.
They're-
Chanko champs.
They are undoubtedly
Dying to know. Listen up, fuckers. Is this a me impression?
I just wanted to
Thanks
say
for coming in,
Chanko
El
champs.
Guso. And
Yeah, El
Tip
Guso,
Man.
always good seeing you. Prediction 13
No,
and
we're
2
fans
for
of him. It's just boring to root for the best guy.
Yeah, no, that's that. It's not that he's not. I mean, obviously he's very skilled and very, he does what he does. But I don't know.
It's not the same
This
as
sport
rooting for
doesn't
Jordan on
function
the.
well without a best guy,
Bulls.
though. I will tell you guys this. You guys haven't watched for that long, and I understand your opinion. And fuck, I root for the Seattle Mariners. I obviously don't root for the favorites in things.
That's tough.
But this sport functions much better when the best person is at their best and the upstarts beat them to win the whole thing. That's just kind of how it functions the best. You don't want to see the upstart or the best guy just like losing all the time and sucking. And
well, right here, he's not
just,
the best anymore.
You know what?
Yeah.
Real quick, I just want to mention in the chat, we've talked about that on other casts. We do understand that Terunofuji is a comeback story, and that is cool. But at the same time, I don't know. I just like seeing him lose. Man, I don't know.
Yeah, I
your
always
main
want to see the
guys
top
are
guy get
end
beat.
home
I'm a bad- I
runners,
mean, I'm a
like,
bad
you
guy.
Understand? I mean, with favorites like that, you definitely root for underdogs and stuff. So you can kind of see Zach's position on the whole.
I always
why
root for
he
underdogs,
doesn't,
but he's
you
not
know.
an underdog anymore. You
You
know
ready?
what I mean?
Chris is in the lead with 15 wins.
That's
God
right.
damn it.
Chris,
what?
do you have a name for your team?
No, we'll figure one out by next day.
Team my uncle's
Neil
nephew.
is in second place with 14 wins.
We'll take it.
Denizen and Zach are tied at 12 wins.
Oh, so I'm beating you.
Wow.
And I am coming in for with, if it's golf, the head of the pack with 10 wins.
Hey, he's losing. If you didn't notice, I got him.
I'm
by
losing
2.
badly. I usually
by
do.
I got him by 2.
I don't
If
think
anyone wants to
I've
keep it score.
led one of these tournaments
Oh
ever.
wait, you're keeping score. So yeah, you're losing by 2. Just heads up from me.
Oh, am I?
By me, at least. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Just wanted to let you know.
That's actually a narrower gap than how much Chris is beating you by.
You know what? Are you on Chris's team?
Chris, can I be on your team?
Yeah.
So that's that. Fight of the night. You called it
Pretty
early.
fucked
Ura.
Ura, right?
It's always
That
good.
was fucking great.
Most sensational
I mean,
match.
like, I hate that, like, we
Of
give
course,
it to
some
him all
stuff
the
happened
time,
since
but-
then, but what else?
No, the Ura fight was fucking. That was lit. The fight right after was very good. It was a longer fight. It had like some good moments, but the Ura
Fucking
fight was
showdown.
just very exciting.
Yeah.
Dynamic, like really good on both guys. I mean, but Ura like came up on top. That's fight of the night for me, 100%.
Which was the one with the was the Brazilian guy that got thrown out pretty hard and landed pretty heavy?
No, that was Tochi. He threw the guy out and then landed on his fucking like.
No.
Oh no, I'm talking like
You guys are all crossed up. It
The
was.
throw
You know who I
almost
mean?
got
Right, it was.
reversed, but it didn't.
he had a pink belt on. I think he had the
It was
cuffs on his back.
Kaisei versus Aoyama.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
it
yeah.
was-
Oh, boobs
I'm
kicked
not-
the fuck out of Kaisei.
I'm not saying that was fight of the night. I just remember that was quite
Stood out in
the
your mind.
curveball at the end of the at the end of the match there.
Neil?
Because he had that last ditch effort to
I'm
just like
probably
suplex
gonna
him
say
out.
that the same.
Yep.
So,
I think the Ura match was probably the best.
do we have a
always good.
feature? Do we have a feature for the night though? Anyone that?
Mitake Yumi's rise to Ozeki finally when he wins this tournament and posts 13 wins.
Yeah,
Huzzah!
for sure.
I'm calling it now. He won't have a week 2 meltdown like he does every fucking time. That won't happen.
This sounds like sarcasm. I'm not. I mean, I'm not a doctor, but if I was
Get
to
hype,
diagnose
stay
this.
hype.
No, it's true. Chris Gould said it.
Yumi Yucho.
Yeah, right. I read it from some guy on the internet. It's definitely true.
I heard it. Okay. Well, I think we did a damn good thing here, trying to start early and get as much of it as we could.
Did we have a? Oh, Neil, do you have
Let's see.
do you have a deal this evening?
Um,
Anything you want to touch on before we close out? Because like I like giving the floor to you on the post show.
Nah, the matches have stayed very concise still. I wouldn't be surprised if we're almost 10 minutes behind the total match length of last tournament added together at this point. Jurio is pretty hotly contested. 3 people with 2 losses and then 3 people with 1 loss, all towards the top. Makauchi is really starting to break away. Mitake Yumi's the sole leader with 7 wins, and then Terunofuji and Abi both have 1 loss, and then there's a big pack of five win people that are 2 behind the pace. So it's really Mitake Yumi's ball game at this point. If he can keep it up or even just have 1 loss to give, he's probably going to be in it till the end. It looks like he's fighting Daisho tomorrow, who has a 12-7 advantage over. So
Nice.
Ike, you got anything?
Nothing in particular jumps out that you guys haven't all just said.
Fair enough. Well, guys, this has been a hell of a day 7. Thanks for joining us for Jurio. Thanks for hanging with us for as long as you did. We always love having you guys here.
Appreciate you.
Please tell your friends. Share our shit. We're a small startup right now, so if you share our shit, usually we'll share it back. Anyway, but just genuinely thank you to all the fans, even though I think you're all assholes. Thank you so much for everything, you dirty, dirty bastards. I'm the heel, I gotta say that. But seriously, thank you so much for joining us. The day 7, we're gonna have day 8 tomorrow, with the full squad as usual. And I think that's all I have to say, other than Team Booger Eaters for life.
Stay safe out there, Chonkonauts.
Chonkaholics.
Enjoy the rest of the evening.
Don't be a chonkhole, or do.
Yeah, do.
Yeah,
Absolutely
be a
do.
chonkhole.
Absolutely do.
Be my chonkhole. It stinks.